Broadcasting live from downtown Las Vegas, you're tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Yo, you tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Welcome to Let the Ball Bounce. This your host, Trey Bailey.
And it's your man, Goose Thomas. What it is, people?
Mr. Bill Blackham Logan in the building.
Yes. Hello. And before we get it started.
Yes.
Before we get this thing started. To all those
what you got to say, dog?
Charger fans.
Oh my God.
Who tried
It's
to,
only one.
Who tried
It's
to
only
adopt
one.
Who tried to adopt?
Don't
You
vote.
Just call out.
Who
It's
tried
only
to,
one.
Call
who
out. It's
tried
only
to
one.
adopt
It's
the
only
Charger
one.
gang or don't bang bang?
Man, stop it.
It's only one person. Shout out Heather Reddy.
Knock it off! Knock it off!
Man. That's
You've
funny,
never
dog.
banged in your life.
Oh
That's
my God.
funny.
And the
Yeah.
one time you had a chance to bang, you got wore out.
Oh, boy.
Whoa! Out. That's
Whoa.
what your mammy used to tell you
Yikes.
back in the day.
Whoa.
Out.
What was the score,
Boy.
Goose? What was the score, Goose?
It was pretty bad.
Yikes.
I mean, the Chargers had chances.
Yeah.
It just didn't quite work
It was
out for
26-24 was the final.
Yeah, 26. Yeah, they,
That was the
yeah, they
final.
had
I'm
shots.
talking about in the Super Bowl when they had a chance to bang.
Oh,
we beat
no.
'em.
No, that went to
55 to 10.
That's what I'm saying.
55-10.
That's what I'm saying.
That's when they went up
Yeah.
against
The
that real
chance-
bang bang.
The chance you had a chance to bang.
Yeah, and it didn't go well for you.
Right.
Yeah, 55 to
Yeah.
10.
That's tragic.
That's when they went up against that real bang bang.
No shot.
Yeah.
That's that real bang bang.
I just want to know
Hell.
why they want to be in a gang all of a sudden.
I don't know.
That's what I want to know.
They got bloods out there in Dago, don't they?
Yeah, but I get it. I get it.
Yeah, they moved to LA.
I don't
right?
want to meet. I don't want to meet. I'm 40 years old and now I want to bang.
But their colors are light blue and yellow.
Yeah,
How
Man,
can you
stop it.
bang
You can't bang like
with,
that.
with pastels?
Oh man,
That man said
they over here looking like the
pastels.
Michigan Wolverines out
That
here
man
banging.
said
With
pastels, though.
chalk
Easter
colors.
gang banging. They gang banging on Easter.
Easter banging.
Hey, what type of eggs you got, cuz?
Y'all banging on these eggs, cuz. What? How is y'all banging on these eggs, though, cuz? What is
Man.
going on? Y'all
Let the
banging
ball
on
bounce,
food
man.
coloring?
Just stop it.
What's going on here?
M&M color suits.
Look, if you haven't noticed, we got Mr. Steven Sr. in the building
Yes,
again,
yeah.
man, with us, man.
What your mama doing?
Look at it. He got the sultry. He used to do background for Barry White back in the mid '80s.
Show you right. Show
I think that
you
was
right.
he had the medium curl at that time. And that time, look, I watched the thing on Barry White, and they said that he used to order buckets of chicken and drinks and stuff before his shows.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I said, God, dog,
Come
you
on,
that
Barry.
hungry?
Come on, Barry.
Well,
Come on,
he
Barry.
had the big orchestra.
You read about the
Yeah,
different
this
groups.
is for him though.
That was for him?
That was
It wasn't for the orchestra?
nah, man.
No,
No,
that's
it was
for
for
him.
him.
That's for
orchestra
Barry.
wasn't there every time.
That's for Barry. That ain't
Yes,
for
they
the
were.
orchestra.
That was his orchestra.
Yeah, but
Orchestra need to
at every
fend for
concert?
themselves.
That part.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was his orchestra. He had an orchestra
wow.
at every concert. That was his. He
Quan,
had
Quan out of line for this background, though.
Yeah, it is,
He
man.
out of pocket
That's
for this
that
one, bro.
outcast right there, man. Look, we listen to music too. Look, but before we go there, man, Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio. Please download the Gorilla Cross app on your phone, man. I told the guys that I was in a rare mood today, and Quan probably thought I was going to get on the mic and
freestyle.
basically
You
embarrass
moved
my.
to Vegas Hype Media.
Hey, I can be a little
that's
bit controversial, but that name's already been taken up. I'll just, I think
Yes,
of another
it's a wrap
name.
for that one.
Who's
This
got
one-
the most nicknames on the show?
I would have to say
Blackham might
Mr.
have
Bill
it, right?
Yeah,
Blackham.
for sure.
He gets new ones weekly.
No question.
Oh no, we gotta.
The Blockaneer. was
The
a-
Blockaneer.
Block in
Yeah,
there.
the
Okay.
Blockaneer.
Blocking
Blockstradamus.
That's it.
Okay.
Blockstradamus. That is
And if you are
hilarious.
watching the show right now, whether it be on the Gorilla Cross app or on the live, man, if you want to give Bill his next name, man, Put it on the live, man.
Absolutely.
Actually, share it. Just share the actual live feed right now.
Yeah.
Do
With
that.
everybody. Take a moment out
Yeah.
like you do at church and just take a moment. When the pastor tell you that it's offering time, you take a moment to yourself like, how much money
How much do I want to give?
am I gonna give? Look, I got $10 here. Hey, here's
You
a
got
dollar a
change?
piece.
You
Y'all
got
go
to
purchase.
change off of this team.
Got change, dog.
Take 20 out the.
What's the
offer
percentage?
plate.
I don't think I like that.
What's the percentage though?
It's
What's the percentage on just
Just tithing?
yeah?
I mean,
Ain't it supposed to be like 10%?
It's 10%.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I failed at that. Seems as I haven't been to church since 1987.
you've been to church since then. bro.
I have.
Yes, you have. Of course. I'm not finna discredit you like that, brother.
I've been in church. You know what? I'm probably in church more than most church people, if that
Yeah,
may
sense.
make some sense.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
It can go either way sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, man, give your ties to Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio, man. And lettheballbounce@gmail.com. If you want to
sir.
be a sponsor, just pay a small tie every month,
Give me that cash app.
and
too,
we'll
Dre.
get your business out there. We'll
Give me
give you
Cash App.
all of the advertisement you do. We won't do we do Zelle though, right
Yeah,
into a nice
absolutely.
Let the Ball Bounce business account. And if you need our tax ID, all you got to do is just hit us up.
Holler.
We are legit over here.
Holler.
Yes.
This is a business, man.
ER.
Did the business.
Holler with the ER.
Truth.
Did the business.
Look, man.
Look, man, speaking of church, man, I was at True Love Missionary Baptist Church this morning, burying a dear friend of ours, man, who I'm not going to say lost her battle to cancer, but she was freed from it.
Amen.
Miss Danita Harris, we miss you. We love you. Your children, your mate. We all are here to comfort the family, and everything's gonna be all right. Rest well, sister.
Yes.
Rest well.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah,
was the service? Was it a lot of people at the service?
yeah, absolutely.
Who did the service?
Yeah, Serenity Funeral Home, man.
How was that service?
Held it down, man.
How was
Held
that
it
service?
down.
Because I wasn't there today.
It was
so-
pretty live, man.
Yeah,
It was live, bro.
yeah,
Absolutely. It was a celebration for sure.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
They had
man.
another one today,
Nice.
Little Joe. He passed away last week too.
Okay. Look, man, get your lives together, man. Get your family in order. Get yourself in order, man. Some of y'all walking the streets, man, living real foul, and you know,
You right about folks.
you
man.
never, you never know what your consequences may, put on the next man, and that's like your kids and your family when they find out that you ain't got no life insurance.
Yeah, man. Don't do your people like that. man.
Yikes!
Don't do your people like that, man. Don't drag them through the mud like that, man, by not having insurance on your life.
Look, I'm already on a
It's
fixed
not cool.
income. What can I really do? And I really care. And what type of amount of money can I donate without my family thinking that?
Truth.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So
True.
get your stuff together, man.
Yeah,
This is what we do. We give you guys real sports, real life.
It's also a chance for, your kids to get back some of that money you owe them when you died.
Mm.
Yeah. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on now.
Hey,
Don't do your people like that, man.
Come on.
Please don't do your people like that.
come
man.
on, man.
Let your,
Boy,
let
you
your-
retarded.
Let your folks bury you and go on about their business, man.
Man.
Don't have them on the street corner, man, begging folk that they don't even know for money, man. It's not
Yeah.
cool, bro.
Yeah, that ain't cool.
It's not cool, bro. Don't do it, sis,
That's
bro.
tough.
Don't do it. Don't do your people like that, man.
It's tough.
Don't
If we
do
need
it.
to get Miss Dawn Douglas back in
Come
here
on,
again
man.
to
Yeah.
reiterate
Come
this,
on.
Yes.
we
Come
will.
on, man.
Reach out to us, man. We got too many ties in the community. Let the ball
Yeah.
bounce. Sports Talk Radio, real life,
Yeah, man.
real sports, man. We are Sports Talk Radio for all coasts.
Yes, sir.
The reason I say all coasts, man, I'm just going to adopt that joint right there.
Mm-hmm.
We all coasts, man. I was talking to somebody who listens to the show. They was like, yeah, man. It seemed like, you have a lot of listeners on the West Coast, but then also a lot of listeners on the East Coast.
Sure.
I said, well, we all coast, brother.
Yeah, absolutely.
This ain't West Coast sports.
Right.
This ain't just East Coast sports.
Sure. It's
This-
all coast, baby.
All coast sports.
Including the third coast, man. Shout
Yeah.
out Texas, Louisiana,
Yeah.
yeah.
the whole coast. Absolutely, man.
Go.
The Gulf
Yes,
Coast.
indeed. Now, most of our Facebook participants are on the West Coast naturally because we reside here on the West Coast. Most of the people that we know are from the West Coast, so that's natural that 65 to 70% of the group will be from the West Coast. But since, we started that group 4 years ago, there's been an influx of people from everywhere to join in, man, and their opinion is just as important as anybody else's, man.
And we appreciate you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're here to
No question,
appreciate you. We thank you for listening to Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio, man.
Yeah.
We got a lot of sports.
Yo. Dang. A little bit closer.
Roses really smell like boo boo boo.
They do.
Yeah. Boo boo boo.
I think we are in the mood for another Outkast album. One more.
Man.
Give us one more.
I need like 5 more.
I need one more to be satisfied. I'm satisfied.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If
No, I'm
if
completely
would've
satisfied.
If they would have stopped right now, I'm satisfied. But one more, they could shut it down.
You'll
Man,
be
I'm good.
you'll be spoiling me if you gave me another one at this point.
I heard they still at odds a little bit.
Yeah. I mean that's
Well,
possible,
I mean,
man.
it's two different people, two different personalities.
EPMD got back together. So
Yeah.
they can get it back.
Yeah.
True.
First the fat boys break up, and every day I wake up.
Yeah. you know a group that is very controversial. This group I'm about to name right now, rap group, that this one of the artists died. One of the main artists died. And some of the beats live on from that connection right there.
Yeah.
That collabo. And so I would like to think that the producer, when making his beats, is really putting his main guy on his stuff.
Sure.
Right? And that group right there is Gangstar, man.
Yeah, man.
And they just came out with another album a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, man.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's been a nice little debate up here at the Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk radio
months
show.
on
It's been
end.
across
For
for
months.
months.
4 months.
For all of 2019.
Dre came in the studio and he was a little sensitive this day about his rap artist, I guess.
Yeah.
And that name happened to be Guru. That name came up, and we just
Elam.
Keith Elam. The name came up, and we had a debate on, not really who's the better and who's better in the group, but who really made that group.
Yeah.
And, a lot of a couple people in the studio said the producer. What's his name?
DJ Premier.
Yeah, I know.
Primo.
Christopher Martin.
Primo.
And it was only one person that said Guru, just his rhyming style made those beats.
I'm indifferent. I love them both.
Yeah, I do too.
Different, bro.
Yeah.
But we don't even have to guess anymore, man, because Guru got a new album out, and he put his guy on them.
Yeah.
Yes.
He had to put his guy on there.
Had to. Got no choice.
That means a lot, man.
Yeah.
Don't.
So it was songs that they recorded that didn't get released.
Most
Is that what it
likely.
was?
Most likely.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Whew.
I think that's dope, man.
Quan, man, you're killing me
Yeah,
over here.
that beat
brother.
right there, man.
You're
We hope you
killing
guys
me
are still
right now.
It's
tuned
all
in,
Outkast
man.
today, brother.
Oh, you're
all
killing me
good.
right now, bro.
We're glad you guys still tuned in. Look.
Line between
College
love
football,
and-
man. We're gonna talk about college football real quick.
Yes, sir.
Put your college football hats on, man.
Please
Please,
do.
right now, get ready to share this segment
Please
right
do.
now. We are in the college football segment right now. Get a second to hit share right now.
Yes.
I'm gonna give you a second to hit share. We're going to college football. If you like college football, right now is a segment for you to listen.
Yes, sir.
Gorilla Cross Studios in the building, man. Your guy, Dre Bailey.
You man, goose time.
Bill Blockham Logan,
Yeah.
Mr. Steven Senior, man. We put to give y'all college football over this dope Outkast beat right now,
Yes,
man.
sir.
All right, we're gonna give you guys some college football scores. We're gonna talk about some college football. Where y'all want to start first? This USC Arizona game, or you want to start
How
from
about
earlier this
LSU,
morning?
Alabama? That's going on right now.
Okay, let's go.
At the half.
Let's go.
At the half in Tuscaloosa, LSU has a 2-touchdown lead over the Alabama Crimson Tide right now, man. 26-13.
Nope.
At the half.
33-13.
Oh, they scored
in the half.
again. They scored again.
33-13.
How did
at
that happen?
halftime.
How did that happen? It was only like a minute left, bro. It was only a minute left.
It's already shook up.
33-13
wow,
at the half.
this
It's
can't be
already
live.
shook up.
This can't be live.
They're not losing the 20-point lead.
Depends on how they come out the second half, though. They take the gas off.
They're not losing the 20-point
They
lead.
take the gas off.
LSU's not
They
taking the
better
gas
not
off,
take
though.
the gas
I
off.
swear when I got out of the
keep the gas
vehicle.
on.
26-13.
Well, actually, when I looked, when I sat
Keep the
down.
gas.
Oh,
Wow.
wow. Well, it's
I
already
mean,
shook up.
keep
Penn
the
State
gas
lost
on.
today.
Keep the gas on like the Chronic used to keep the gas
I
on.
mean,
Y'all don't know nothing about the
blow
Chronic.
them out on
Nothing
their
about
own
that
football
Chronic.
field.
That's
Shout
Blow
out
them
Chronic.
out
to
on
the
their own
Chronic,
football
man.
field.
Yeah, they did.
Blow them out on their own football field.
You know, I had Alabama winning this game, but I want to say if I had them winning in the points, my guy took the under in that game.
That
And
don't
if
look
you,
good.
you better.
That don't look
The
good
Chronic
right
was like
now.
bingo long.
my bad. I think that was my fault too.
It was like
The
the
Traveling
That was my
All-Stars.
fault. That was my. I won all my game.
Sure.
That just hurt his ticket right there.
Bingo
Yeah.
Long and the Traveling All-Stars.
Wow. Enough.
Wow. Yeah, man. The LSU Tigers, man. They have come out with a vengeance. They come out to prove that they are the best team in the country. It's not a fluke. It is not a facade that has been put
facade?
on. A facade. A facade.
Well, it's about time.
Oh yeah.
This is the best quarterback they've
Okay.
had in
Oh,
12
no
years.
doubt about it.
And it's all from quarterback because
No
they've always
question.
had the skill positions
No
and the
question.
talent.
No doubt.
It's just that they've never had a quarterback.
This
They
is
had
their best quarterback by
Mecklenburg
far. Right.
back there throwing interceptions,
Sure.
pick sixes, and oxys.
Whoa.
Oski!
Oski.
Oski!
Not the
He's
Oskies.
throwing Oskies
Wow.
every other series.
Wow.
Now they want to brag. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Brag daddies.
Get on.
Yeah.
Get your brag on.
They look great out there.
Sure enough.
I don't hate Alabama. I really don't. It's their fans. You guys make me sick.
You know,
Saban hate the
But like we was
fans,
talking
too.
last week,
Oh, they make me sick.
but like we was talking last week, it's going to be interesting to see where they land at the poll.
Sure.
When-
Sure.
next
Absolutely.
week.
Well, Penn
Absolutely.
State lost.
Absolutely. That
Penn State loss helps them.
it definitely does.
It helps them because they lost to number one,
Right.
whereas Penn State lost to
Yeah.
the Minnesota Golden Gophers.
Now Minnesota's undefeated as well.
yeah, but they're not even in the top 10.
They're not in the top 10, which is
Yeah.
really
It's
strange.
strange. Yeah.
Now that elevates Minnesota. It
Yes.
has to.
Has to.
You just be the top 4 team
Yeah.
who was in the college playoff just last week when the poll came out.
And they almost gave it. They tried to give it
Give
back
it back
in the
to 'em,
last
huh?
minute, man.
Wow. Nonetheless, they come away with the win. It's going to be real interesting when the polls come out next week. That's going to be interesting with all of the mixture that has happened over the past, I don't know, hour and a half, 2 hours. I definitely look to see Clemson if they take care of business. I think they play NC State.
Yeah.
If they take care of business against NC State, which shouldn't be an issue. I mean, they had, some issues with North Carolina, but, still came out on top. But if they take care of NC State, like I believe they will, they should be in the top 4, no problem.
I was so mad at Mac Brown in that
Man,
game.
yeah, old Mac.
You gonna try to run a pitch out on the fastest
Yeah, don't do
team in the
that.
country.
Don't do that. They're too fast.
why
for
would you
that.
do that?
They're too fast.
With a quarterback that run like Mel Gibson in Lethal Weapon.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
And he was on a mission.
He was on a mission.
Yeah.
Danny Glover couldn't
he in
keep
the
up.
house.
He said, "This boy
He in
is
the house.
tripping today."
He used to scream at him, Griggs, get it on slow blank in the car.
He in the house yelling, "Why would you do that?" Like homeboy on Goodfellas when she hide the dope and flush it down the toilet. Why would you do that,
Why
Karen?
would you do that, Karen?
Oh,
That's all
my
we
God.
had. That's all we
Exactly.
had.
It sure was.
That was
I
to get us
so
up off
mad.
our feet.
I was so mad.
You done
You
put
don't
it
do
in
that.
Yeah, you done put it in the sewer.
You stash
Why
it
would you?
for
Or-
later.
Or how
That's
mad
what you-
when the
Hide
when
that in the
the,
attic,
What?
Karen.
yeah.
You tripping?
Or when the cops
Hey.
wouldn't let him back in the house
Hey.
because he knew she was gonna take the money, and
Yeah.
he was just staring at the cops like, man.
He was like, "That's all the money that we had, Karen.
Unbelievable.
Why would you do that?"
That was everything. She said,
Unreal.
but she said, I flushed it. What else
Yeah.
you thought I was
Right.
going to do? Not that.
Yeah.
Yikes.
the whole yo.
Man.
Yeah, yo.
Yikes.
Hey,
Gone.
sometimes you just go down for the yay.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yikums.
She said, you know what?
But this
You
fool
wouldn't
over there in the
you
house
wouldn't
yelling
be out
at,
right now if we would have kept that young brick daddy.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be out right now.
But this fool in the house yelling to Mac Brown, why would you do that?
I sure was at the top of my lungs,
Why would you do that, man? But yeah,
screaming like Phyllis Hyman.
college football, man, has been shaken up. It's like I said.
I
it's
mean,
gonna be
has it
real
really been
interesting.
shaken up?
Absolutely. With that loss today, Penn State they definitely move out of the top 4,
Yeah.
possibly out of the top 10 with that loss.
Yeah.
And looking at it, you looking at Minnesota. They're not a bad football team because they're undefeated,
Yeah.
so they can't be a bad football
Yeah.
team. But that's a bad loss
Yes,
if
a
it
bad
makes
loss.
sense.
Hey, at the right time.
At the wrong time for them, but
Yeah,
at the right time for some others,
Exactly.
right?
And they still
Absolutely.
have to play Ohio State.
And they still got to play OSU.
Yeah.
So this is
They'd have to beat Ohio State.
they have to beat Ohio State. You have no choice.
Have to beat them.
Because right now Ohio State is looking like the best team in the country right
Yeah,
now.
they are.
They're looking as
ex-
though. Yeah.
Especially the score today.
Sure.
I
Yeah.
actually looked at the score and went right past the game.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm not fooling with y'all.
Is Alabama and LSU in the same side in their conference, SEC?
I want to say LSU's in the West,
Okay.
Alabama
So
in
they
the
can play
East.
again in the
Sure.
conference
They can play
championship.
again in the conference title game, which
Yep.
would be on a neutral site, not in Tuscaloosa, not at Death Valley. We were looking at probably Atlanta, Georgia for that one. So, hey, man,
Yeah.
it's I'm not as I wasn't as excited about college football this year as I had been in previous seasons, but with this little mix up here, and with Ohio State still remaining, at top, still having to, play a few games, got, Big Ten championship still left to play. It makes things a little more interesting.
Yeah.
But Ohio State right now looks like the best football team in the country.
They look like a
Somebody
juggernaut.
said Clemson is the best.
No.
I believe they still are until they get beat.
They
But I'm
very
saying-
sneaky.
But Ohio State is playing as though they're the best football team in the country.
Yeah.
Clemson still is because they still have to defend their title.
Yeah.
They still have to defend. So they still are
Yeah.
technically. But looking at it,
That'd be a great game.
Ohio State is playing the best football
That'd be
right
a
now.
fantastic game.
Sure it would. And I'd love it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love it.
Be a great game.
I'd love it, man.
Boy.
Justin Fields is man.
Yeah.
Joker ball.
It's special over there, man.
Yeah, yeah.
No doubt about it, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it
On
is,
both
but it
sides of
ain't
the
all
ball.
peaches and cream.
It ain't all peaches and cream, man.
That's why some of our folks face down on the mainstream.
Come on, man. Come on, dog.
I'll let you stay in the crib.
Come on, dog.
But
Now you
Chase
know where I
getting-
live. When you was hungry, fed you a hot meal. Look at the hand you did. Boy, it was about to get ignorant.
Yeah.
He's about to let somebody know about themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, Outcast, man.
Y'all better listen to
Look,
them
I'm going to give you
boys,
guys a
man.
couple of scores real quick, man. Right
sir.
now, at halftime, like we just talked about, LSU number 2 over number 3, Alabama, 33-13.
Yikes.
Yikes.
That is crazy.
Later, Missouri against number 6, Georgia.
I like Georgia in that football game.
I picked Georgia.
I like Kelly Bryant, but
Georgia
I like
better
Georgia.
see the mirror.
Boy,
They better see what's happening.
ASAP.
Number 5, Clemson against NC State.
Yeah.
You know,
Clemson should run
Clemson.
away
I
with
think
that football
Clemson
game.
should run away
We
with
should
this
win
game.
by 60.
At least.
What? Oh, they're gonna run it up.
They should run it up.
They're gonna run it up.
If I'm Dabo,
Yeah, look what Ohio
I'm
did.
running the score.
Run it
For
up, Herman.
sure.
Run it up,
Herman.
Leave no doubt.
Leave no doubt.
None.
I love
Let
it,
them
man.
remember the night
That is the
forever.
best
Chronic
line
style.
from that
Played
movie
the
ever, bro.
Titans.
Like the Chronic used to
Ooh,
do.
the
Run
Chronic. Shout
it
out to the
up.
Chronic, man.
Herman,
Yeah.
leave no doubt.
Like the
Goodness.
Chronic used to do.
He told him,
Yikes.
if they gain another yard, I'm taking you out.
Yeah. I'm taking
I'm
you
like,
out.
goodness, coach.
Dang, man, I can't.
It's pretty harsh.
Sheesh.
Oof.
Number
When he
15,
told him,
Notre Dame against number Duke. Against 0-ranked Duke.
Yeah,
Penn State against Minnesota later on today.
No,
Well, it was
that's-
already over. Minnesota won that
Minnesota
game.
squeaked that out.
Yeah, we talked about it Tuesday.
sure we did. We said that Minnesota was.
Y'all gotta listen to let
Y'all
the ball
gotta
bounce.
listen, dog.
it's Tune In Tuesday.
Y'all better listen, man.
What else are y'all doing?
What y'all doing?
What y'all doing?
You ain't doing
It's
nothing else on a
Tuesday.
Tuesday
Let the ball
night.
bounce.
It's
Sports Talk
Tuesday.
Radio. You have no
Golly,
excuse, man.
We told y'all about that football
Told
game
you.
on Tuesday night, right here at this desk.
We can't hold your hand.
Come on,
can't.
man. Told y'all that was gonna be iffy.
grown folks.
Oh, now?
Can I shout out to Girl Chat Sports,
Yeah,
man.
absolutely, man.
You
Mo
know,
and Mel in the building,
Mo
man.
was
Mo and
happening, Mo and Mel. But I'm gonna tell you something. I was listening to their show the other day. Mo, we good.
Yeah.
You and I good.
Y'all good.
Melissa said some things in the show, man, and she said, man, oh, yeah, Steven Senior was on there, and he's a 40 whiner.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
and
I
they
heard
had
her
to get
talking.
another 40 whiner in the studio.
I heard her talking.
Just know we going to have Bird on Monday night, so it's going to be another tune-in Tuesday.
No George Kittle.
Hey.
No George Kittle
No
for us. on
George
Monday.
Kittle.
We should have a
Mercenary.
watch party.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Gamage. I'm gamage. Definitely.
That you see how black folks will hang out and then all of a sudden somebody throw out a get together. Everybody like, hey,
Hey.
No problem.
hey, next week. Hey, really? What time?
I'm gamage. I
Yeah.
think
I struggle watching my squad in the group.
Hey, man, I don't go back till Wednesday,
I'm not
so
working
I'm
on
good.
Monday.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, so.
I'm
These
good.
city
I don't go
workers,
back till
man.
Wednesday, so I'm
Gamage.
good.
These city workers.
So I got two. Boy,
I'm telling you.
these Dallas city
These
workers.
cats,
That is
man.
crazy.
These city
These
workers.
city workers, dude.
Yikes.
I don't know how anything get done. These jokers are off.
Hey, man,
These jokers off.
Hey, man.
don't hate the player, hate the game.
Hate the
Goodness.
game.
Every time I'm at work and this dude called me, him or my man Bo called me, they off. I'm like, what you doing? At the house on the couch. What?
Dog,
How'd that go down?
How'd that go down?
I talk to him, but every time I talk to him, I get the opposite. I think last week I talked to him, he's like, yeah, man, I just finished these 6 60-hour days. Like 660. It seems like they working a lot of hours every time I talk to him.
Yeah, I do.
So
But I have to take some load management.
Load management. Load management. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Load
Load
management.
management.
come on, dog.
Load management.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yikes.
Hey,
I have to take
Need load
load
management.
management.
what it do, baby?
After
What it do,
15,
baby?
look, after 15 years, I need load management. Huh?
That man said he's
He
taking
said-
some load management, man.
Management. And it's in his contract.
It is in my contract.
So peep this out. Am I able to pull that card in a relationship?
Ooh, load management in a relationship. This should be good.
Not if you want to continue it.
This should be a good one.
Not.
Hold on.
I would say not if you wanted to continue it.
I wouldn't recommend it.
I would not recommend that one.
Load
Honey, I'm gonna need some load
management.
management.
Wow.
'Cause
No
load-
load management in a relationship.
No, not for men to the women.
But from women to men?
Yeah, that's the.
And it's the
that's
perfect
it.
beat to this topic right now.
Hey, because their load management is more hurtful than our load management.
I would definitely agree
I
with
can't.
that.
I
I
just
can't
tell the
speak from
truth,
that other
fellas.
side.
If
Give
a
us another.
woman took a load management day,
It's
dog,
tell the truth, fellas.
it's all bad.
You can
G.
be tough all you want
Think
to.
about it, man.
Be tough all you want
Think
to.
about it, man.
Ladies, give us a
tough.
call at
It'll be
702-608-3259.
in the house
Be tough
if a
all you
woman
want
took
to.
load management days, man.
You need to put
702-608-3259.
$1 in the curse jar for putting that on the screen.
The curse
Yeah.
jar.
Person.
Yeah,
This is not
Hey.
a curse word. is
Herbert Curson.
Herbert
Curse word?
Kirsten.
Herbert G. Curson.
Whoa. Whoa.
Kurt Curson.
No.
We keep going.
Kirsten.
We keep
my
going.
God.
Oh, my
Marcus
goodness.
Curson.
No.
We keep going.
Oh my God.
Goodness.
Curson Martin. We keep going.
Herbert Curson.
Herbert G.
Herbert
G.
G. Curson.
You do got a lot of stars over there. Like you banging today.
Bang banging.
Yes,
That's because they won. They beat the
Bang,
Giants.
Yeah.
Or
banging.
North Texas
I'm
State.
just wearing my stuff, man.
North
That's all.
Texas.
They beat North Texas State.
Not Mean Green.
Yes.
They beat the Mean
Just
Green.
wearing my
Tragic.
Come on, man.
I haven't
No.
brought my mug in a while. So.
No, that was a good football game. I
We
mean,
had it
the
last
the
week.
Giants were in the football game until that middle part of the fourth quarter. Until your boy Amari Cooper just let loose.
Yeah.
One man thought it was a zone. It was clearly a man,
Yeah.
man coverage, and he let the man go. Like I said, that dig route cannot be guarded. If you look, for all you young wide receivers and tight ends out there, I didn't learn about the dig route until I got to college.
Yeah.
It is unguardable.
If you do it right.
If it look from the slot, from the tight end spot, from wide out at the numbers, don't matter. It's an unguardable route because you making DBs and linebackers make decisions now. You got somebody on a fade, and you bring that you bring that dig right behind them.
Yikes.
What they gonna do? You got to give up something.
That's a Tecmo Bowl.
And it has to be thrown precise.
It gotta be on. It gotta be on target. See,
Soon
that's
as
the
he-
thing.
Which was luck.
Soon as he makes that cut out
It
of
gotta be to him.
that ball has to be gone.
It gotta
was
be
luck.
to him.
Which was luck.
Catch it and run,
man.
catch it in stride like he did, and just keep
indeed.
on running.
That was
Kept
luck.
moving.
That was luck.
It was luck.
Yeah. You ain't had that mug 2 weeks ago.
Oh, I had this mug for a couple of months now,
Yeah,
sir.
but you ain't bring it in here.
Well, I got to bring it for. I have my water jug.
Well, I got to bring it for.
What I got to bring it in here
These two
for.
dudes like life over here. This Martin and Eddie Murphy over here. He said, damn toe in the damn bottle.
I call, you know, he'll call me one day. What's your and he'll say a name. So I got him last week. I said, "What's your Margaret Thatcher looking ass?"
Margaret Thatcher.
I call him. I said, "What's your Jan Stenerud?"
If you don't get your Yancey thick pin
Oh,
away from
No,
Yancey
no,
thick.
no, brother, no.
Yancey
Don't do it. Don't.
I think
if you
the
don't get
first
your
one,
Cameron dollar bill away from me.
I think the first one I got him with was Yaphet. I said, "Hey man, what's your Yaphet Kodo looking ass doing?"
Yafit Kodo. That's
Yeah, we was in the parking lot, and he said, "I told him to move back out the way." Yaphet Kodo almost ran into his car.
Shout out to them UNLV running rebels, man.
Sure.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't
Playing
like their
hard.
uniforms though. It looked like you could
Yeah.
actually peel the sticker off.
Yeah,
Well,
man. Shout
the
out
budget,
to the boy.
It's
the
tragic.
budget has struggled since Tark left.
Just a tad. Shout out to
Get your
the
hand off
boy.
your hips. If I'm the coach, I'll be on the sideline, not calling the play. I'll be get your hand off your hips.
Yeah.
Dude was out there like an old granny, like
Mm.
the Marlo Slocum.
Those
Yeah.
are just too plain. They need to go back to the classic.
Yeah.
give
yeah,
us
yeah.
the baggy back.
That red and scarlet.
I don't
Yes.
even know if
I mean,
I
that
can
red
say
and
us.
I
gray.
like the design.
scarlet
It
and
just
gray.
looked like they
Yeah.
iron-ons.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like the
Yeah,
iron wasn't
right.
quite hot enough.
48
It's like-
apiece
it's
with
like
a minute
all of-
left in the first half.
And they got 48 at halftime. That's good.
Yeah,
in college game.
absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Well, UNLV is supposed to be a lot more athletic this year. I mean, you know, they
Oh,
have the
definitely.
great
Oh,
DeMarlo
the
Slocum
flyby.
over there as the assistant.
Yeah, man.
I think that's going to actually help the kids
Absolutely. Big time.
confidence-wise.
Big time it will.
He's a great coach,
Yeah.
and I'm just glad that he's added to the staff, man.
Absolutely.
I don't know if I could actually. I mean, I'm gonna always be UNLV, but
Yes,
you know,
sir.
Long Beach,
Yes, sir.
Long Beach State. is-
Always be
Yeah,
UNLV, baby.
Absolutely. No doubt.
Always.
I'm always be UNLV. It's my
Yes.
alma mater, but
Yes.
I'm a Tar Heel
Always.
fan.
Yeah.
That's But I mean, you don't always root for the home team because that's
Yes.
where you went to school.
Yes.
That's-
Always.
Like I like Miami, but I wore USC. But it's a
Yes, indeed.
Palomalu though,
Yes, indeed.
authentic joint.
So what do you guys think after this football season should happen with the coaching at the UNLV?
Oh man,
That's
For
a
the fo-
great
for
question.
the football
It's a
program.
great question.
look, man,
It's a great question.
We discussed it at some length on the page here in the last couple of days. We believe that. Well, I know. Bill, you spoke to it, and a couple of others. That Hernandez Cooper should be afforded the opportunity to coach at his alma mater. It's not a thing of him being an alum, but him knowing the game, having college coaching experience for a significant length of time at San Diego State, and being able to come back here and actually coach these young fellas up. That's what it's all about. And I believe that the UNLV athletic department made a huge mistake by letting him bypass the very first time. Because a lot of people don't remember when he retired from the AFL, he went into coaching pretty much right away. It was an expansion team called the Utah Blaze.
Okay.
He ended up going up there. I believe he was their defensive coordinator. Could have been offensive. Could have been their OC or DC, whichever one. But he went up there and, started his coaching experience carousel. And it's led him now to a big-time Mountain West job, which I would consider big-time. I mean, they play a good brand of football. They're seemingly in the top 25 or an 8-9 win team every single year. He's brought a lot of his kids from Canyon Springs, which he was also the head football coach there as well, into that program. Shout out Darnell Humphrey, who was the leading rusher
DJ.
in all
DJ.
of the country a few years ago. So, I mean, I just think it's time, man. Let that man come back now. I don't know how his heart feel. I'm not sure how his heart feels right now.
They got a lot of money behind their current head
Sure.
coach.
Sure.
We can start
power.
there.
I come, give me some.
We could, because they treat him like he Oscar Goodman.
Well, you know,
of football
I'm listening.
right now.
I'm listening to the climate, and they're saying that they should give him at least 3 more years. Let him go.
Sanchez?
Let him. Yeah,
3
I'm
more
here-
years?
Yeah,
Wow.
3 more years. Let him go.
No, I'll be 70.
What?
Let let him go into this new stadium.
I ain't got that much time.
They are giving him credit for the new facility.
What?
Yes, and I said,
Thought the Fertitas was going to do that anyway.
Is that something that was long overdue?
Didn't I just
It
say
had
they had a
nothing to
lot of money
do.
behind this boy?
Are you
Man,
kidding
look.
me right
Yeah,
now?
they
It's the
giving him
same
credit
money
for
that's
that.
Behind Gorman, man. It's the
They're
same
giving him
money.
credit
so
for
who
that.
they giving credit for building Mendenhall? Because that's a brand new facility too, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
that's
know.
hooked onto the side of Cox.
They're saying that
Who they giving that credit to?
Yeah.
they're saying that
Lon
he
Kruger?
is the one.
Stop it.
Is
He hasn't
behind.
been here in 90 years.
He's the one that's behind that new facility.
Man, if you don't stop,
Wow. 3 years? Wow.
how about
No,
give,
that was
that's-
something that
that's
was
the-
long overdue.
how about
that's-
give credit to the tuition money that I paid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Wow. That's a Raleigh Massimino deal. If he
I'm
gets
That
saying,
is a
I'm
Raleigh
saying,
deal.
Yeah.
bro.
It's a
Yeah,
Raleigh
that's
deal.
a Raleigh
That's
Massimino
Raleigh.
deal. If he get that, that's a Raleigh Massimino deal.
Man.
Raleigh made more to leave than he was making here.
That was crazy.
I mean, if you just keep it 100 about the program,
Wow.
you can't say that it's Vegas kids because he has over 20 something kids on the roster. Okay, but what I've seen, I haven't seen a progression
Right.
of success in the years that he's been here, and this year is another drop off.
Yeah.
Well, they're 2-6, 2-7 right now.
Three, and they've won 3 games.
How long the UNLV running Rebel football team been going through this, y'all?
Long time.
Long time.
Long time,
Since
dog.
the 50s.
Long time. Yeah.
Seemed like.
Since
Which
1957
means
when the
forever.
school was established.
Ever.
Forever. Yeah.
forever.
Since
Come on, man.
1957 when the school
tragic.
was established.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tragic.
You know,
That's
so-
tragic.
You know, and like I said, and I've told you guys many times, you know, the way they did my brother, I thought was out of line. That's why I was
Sure.
like, oh man,
The way they did my son.
Yeah, for, you know, I said,
Yeah.
forget UNLV.
Shout out Stephen Jr.
How you
Yes, indeed,
how you how you gonna ask one of the top players in the state to walk on?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. They
That's
told
insane.
my son, please don't pick a Mountain West school.
You
We
know.
won't give you any money. We won't you stay with your mom and dad. We won't give you nothing for books. But if you're gonna choose football, just please don't choose a Mountain West
It's a
school.
lot
I
of
said,
politics.
man, we
It's
done.
a lot of politics.
I said, man,
Wow.
this dude,
Yeah.
this dude,
tripping.
2-time All-State tailback.
You tripping.
And kickoff,
You tripping.
and we're gonna do, and that's what we doing.
No. Negative.
So he goes.
keep
so he
losing.
gets the day after Harvey Hyde comes to the house and asks my brother to walk on. Then Chris Alt calls. We give you a full ride. You want to come up here?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah.
On to
Then
Reno
goes
we
up
go.
there and ends up the Jerry Rice
Come on, man. Go to school.
of the school.
Come on, man.
I'm glad you used Jerry Rice, man. I'm
You
proud
know.
of you, dog.
Well, he did.
I'm proud of
He
you,
did.
dog.
This
I'm
guy
proud
right
of you
here,
right
He
there.
did.
I'm proud of you.
He
man.
did.
You could
Ball
have
Bounce
used
Sports Talk
anybody right
Radio,
there.
man.
He
You
did.
could have used anybody right there, and you used Jerry Rice, man. I'm proud of you.
But he
dude.
did though. He did
You
though.
have grown in leaps and bounds right in front of me, dog.
I've never had nothing
We
against
must grow.
Jerry. I've never
We
had
must grow.
nothing against Jerry Rice. You know that.
We must grow.
I know that.
Gotta grow.
We must
Gotta grow,
never-
man.
Hey, I'm a receiver by trade, so I have nothing against
Yeah.
Jerry Rice.
Oh, man.
Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio, man. You got
Love
Trey
this
Bailey,
game.
Your man, Goose Thomas.
Bill Blockham Logan, Mr.
Yeah.
Steven Senior,
yep.
man.
Yep.
college basketball's here, man.
Yes, sir.
I just want to, and we're gonna be here real quick. If everybody listening to the show just joined right now, this is Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio, man, and we are on college basketball right now. And Mr. a name by the name of Mr. Cole Anthony.
Yeah, man. Special.
For them young North Carolina. Let me ask you a question. Is this guy for real?
Yes.
Is this exactly what we're gonna get from this kid, or was this like just a one?
No.
If the
one
season
game
ends today,
thing?
is
He's dead serious.
Yikes.
No, the kid's dead serious, bro. I saw a little bit of him at Oak Hill.
yeah.
And when I found out that he would be signing with the North Carolina Tar Heels, I started to pay attention a little bit.
Me
more.
too.
And the kid is super duper tough. He has crazy handle.
Is he too small?
No, not in my opinion. He's not. Not in my opinion. I think the toughness, because we see a lot of small guards in the league that are successful, right?
Yeah, for sure. We can go all the way back to
we-
Michael Adams.
Right, we can go a long way. I'm talking about currently.
Yeah.
Even the current guards.
Russell
in the league.
Westbrook.
And I think they have Cole listed at
I'm just messing with you.
I think they got him listed at 6'1". Not sure if
6'3"
that's they got him
is what
they got him listed at 6'3". So he might be
Probably 6'1".
6'1".
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that to me just coupled with his toughness and scoring ability, being able to, like, his step back is crazy. He can get into the lane with pretty much relative ease.
Yeah.
I think the kid is primed to be extremely successful.
It's going to be a great matchup between him and the Jones boy. From
Sure it is.
That's
Sure
gonna
it
be a
is.
I
great
looked
matchup.
at the
That's gonna be a
tape
Great matchup.
because I've seen Cole Anthony play, and I thought this was a great recruiting job by the #1 college basketball program in the United States,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
in the world, in the
sir.
universe.
Yes, sir.
Well,
In the galaxy.
I'll
North
tell you
Carolina grabbed him up real quick.
this. Well, I tell you this.
He plays like a North Carolina guard would
Okay,
play.
Sure.
I'll leave it alone.
Ed
then.
Coda.
I'll leave it alone. Ed Coda.
Yeah, we can take it all the way. Raymond Felton.
Young, I call him Young Beanbag Chair. That's my boy right there, Young Beanbag Chair.
Young
Raymond
Phelps.
Felton. Come on.
Who was the speedster they had that had a problem drinking in the NBA?
Lawson.
Lawson.
Ty
Ty
Lawson.
Lawson. I love Ty
Kenny
Lawson.
Smith.
Killer.
Uh-oh.
Killer. Ty
Kenny
Lawson was
Smith.
a
Jimmy
killer.
Black.
Just to name a few.
Yes, indeed.
Sam Perkins.
Sammy's Big Smooth. Lucky
Goodness.
Lefty.
Mr. James Worthy.
Yeah.
Brad Daugherty.
Ooh. James Worthy is probably the most efficient college basketball player.
Ooh.
It's possible, bro.
Yeah.
It's possible that he was.
Yeah.
It's possible that he was.
George Lynch.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah.
God.
George
Eric
Lynch.
Montross.
Money.
Whoa.
Money.
Money.
Do it.
Somebody get Michael
Money
McDonald.
Montross.
Money.
Yeah.
Michael
man.
Oh, that wasn't
McDonald.
halftime score. That was the game score. It's overtime.
Oh.
Oh, I take that back. They were scoring good.
The game started at the tip off was at 1,
In
right?
OT, though, right? Is that OT?
It's 2 halves.
Yeah, but
No,
the tip,
that's-
It says second.
That says OT.
No,
That
I
says
know,
OT.
but
That's tragic.
you were looking at the second like it was
Okay.
second quarter.
Yeah.
bro, I was
I was
no.
too though.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm like,
wait
oh,
a
but
minute.
I thought tip off was at 1 o'clock. It's 2. Wow.
Well, when you don't call fouls, the clock
Okay.
runs fast.
yeah. Well, there you go. There you have it. Never mind.
That's
So
called a
6-3
clean
now.
game. That's called a clean
Yeah,
game.
it's a clean game.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
K-State up 1, 51-50 right now.
Cole Anthony is the truth.
Yes, he is.
And so
Special.
North Carolina, man, they struck gold when they hit that.
Sure.
I was looking at Roy Williams.
Boy,
I was
side
like,
eye.
boy, this. I said this
Boy, I'm looking
saved
at
you
him.
at least 2.
This is how I'm looking at Roy. Man,
It
better
saved,
get- boy.
in my eyes,
If
it
he
saved
lives
Roy.
that long.
Boy.
Oh, come on,
I
dog.
think he was
That's
going to
tragic.
Duke, though. I
Pass out
think he
every
was
year.
going to Duke. But
Who?
Cole Anthony. I think Cole Anthony was going to
Really?
Duke. Yes. But Jones
Ended up
flipped,
staying. He
flipped and
stayed.
stayed. So that's why he didn't go to Duke. I think he wanted to go to Duke the whole time. But when
Okay.
Jones
I don't know
said,
about that. Coach K would have told Jones to leave.
You're right.
No.
You've been like, get out of
No,
here,
no,
dog.
no.
I
You
don't think-
ready?
I don't think Jones
Look,
is
you
that
ready?
good.
Bye-bye.
You ready?
I don't like
At
Jones.
all.
no, Jones can hoop, man.
His brother can.
Jones
He can hoop.
Jones can hoop. Watch him.
I like
Jones
him.
can
I like
hoop,
him more
man.
defensively.
That dude controls the game.
I like him more
Watch
defensively
him. Jones can
than
hoop.
anything.
Yeah, Jones can hoop, and when you sneak up, like we watched him last year, when Barrett was off a little bit and Zion was out, Jones took over some of them games, dude.
He held it down.
He slowed the ball down to keep them in the game, especially when Zion was out.
Sure.
You know, Jones is a good player, man.
Missed a lot of open baby 3-pointers in college, though.
Yeah.
Well, that's somebody else we know.
I was told he was really good.
Actually,
I
you
was
know
told
what?
he was good. I don't know.
He didn't miss any he didn't miss a whole lot in college. He's missing them now, though. Yeah.
Cam?
Yeah.
Who? Reddish?
No.
Oh.
The other guy from the West Coast.
Who's that?
That guy.
Oh.
Oh no! He did this though,
That guy.
and we all knew who that was.
Yeah.
I saw it with my peripheral. I said,
That
no,
was
not him.
fantastic.
That was fantastic. That was a good. That was good.
was fantastic.
Man, calm down.
Never
That's
lost.
the best thing ever, bro.
I thought they shouldn't have traded him. I thought they shouldn't have traded him.
Hey,
but
man,
hey,
it looks
is
good
what
now.
it is. Yeah.
Looks great.
Yeah.
For the time being, it looks pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Now the Pelicans
Never
have some
lost.
assets.
Never lost.
Pelicans got plenty of assets. B.I. still balling. B.I. went for 40 the other night.
Sure
45 the other
did.
night.
Yeah.
He good.
Yeah.
He good, son.
Good, son.
B.I.
All right.
This,
That's that
I
boom
think this
bap.
gives Brandon Ingram a chance to, kind of come into his own.
Well, he got to
It
get
gives
that
him-
contract. This is his second contract.
Yeah, but I think with Brandon Ingram, the way he playing right now, along with Zion, if those two click, that's a nice 1-2 duo. G,
Yeah.
like I'll do the pick and roll with that joint right there. They long, they athletic. Them two right there, I would really focus around them two
Yeah,
right there.
sure.
If that's just me
Yeah.
though,
Sure.
Yeah.
I think New Orleans got something.
I'm gonna need Zion though to get in the lab. no, I'm serious.
I know.
I'm dead serious about
I
this.
don't even want to hear it,
I'm gonna need
man.
my man to get in the lab and work on your moves from that rectangle at the bottom of the key. I need you to work on that because you're not gonna be able to.
Is that the first thing he need to work on?
No, it's not. But I'm saying in a basketball
You
sense.
stay out the
This is-
Popeyes chicken sandwich.
Man, please stay out that grease.
Stay out that grease.
Stay out that grease.
This
But
beat right here is how the Pelicans feel about Zion.
if you scared, say you scared.
That's it.
Yeah, man.
Les Pickett, man, don't do that, brother. Les,
Don't do no load management, Les. Don't do
that.
it, brother.
Pick, man, don't do that,
Don't
man.
do it, Les.
No.
Don't do that.
Low management.
Compton's finest. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
You need to load manage your phone calls when you call in.
Hey, ladies, the offer still stands. 702-608-3259.
Yes,
if
indeed,
you want to
man.
talk about low management in the relationship.
Please call in.
It's so funny.
I want to hear this. Please,
I gotta
call
hear
in.
this, man.
Please, somebody, come on.
Oh, God.
Ladies.
Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio, man. This is what we do. We give you guys the best of sports talk radio,
Yes, sir.
man. NBA a little bit, man. We got to talk about it.
We do.
Last night was a plethora.
It's a great night in the NBA, bro.
If you got NBA League
You
Pass,
missed
man,
it, bro.
you caught every fourth quarter
You missed it.
tight game,
Oh,
like
boy.
3 or 4 games like that. I was like, this is worth it today alone.
Yeah. So real quick before you continue your point, Dre. So you know how they stagger the games, right?
Yep,
So they got
yep.
they got 4 o'clock starts, they got 4:30 starts, they got 5 o'clock starts, and 5:30 starts. So
6.
every time, so I'm watching I started out watching the
Minnesota game?
no the Wizards and who they playing?
Cavaliers.
Cavs.
Yeah,
Oh,
Cavs.
God.
Cavs.
As soon as they
demolished them.
God, this
Why
is
was
ridiculous.
that on ESPN?
But why was it on ESPN? I have no idea. But
Did they think LeBron was going to be there?
That should have been on
But
Disney
hold on,
Plus.
yo.
They didn't get the
But
memo.
quietly, Tristan Thompson is having a good season.
Hey, look, I promised this. I promise, man. I'm at the house watching the game on everything. And I'm
Tristan
saying
Thompson's
to myself,
playing well, bro.
and I'm saying to myself,
Yeah.
Tristan Thompson balling.
He's balling.
And the next thing I think of was Goose. I said, Goose, if Goose watching this game, he gonna see Tristan Thompson out there
Tristan
doing
Thompson
his
hooping,
thing,
dog.
bros.
They stink, but he balling.
But he was
dog.
balling. He was balling. I give it to him.
He balling. What's
He
my
was
what's my
balling.
man in the group that's from Cleveland? Yeah, the Cleveland Cavs stink, bro.
Stink.
Just like the Browns.
Yeah.
All of them, they stink, bro.
Yeah.
Who
Hey.
wants to go to Cleveland?
Nobody.
Quan, if I'm
Tristan Thompson hooping,
if
dog.
I'm a TV station, Quan, or I'm ESPN and I bought slots or games or whatever, however they let you spend your money. Whoever said, I want the next 10 years on Cleveland, and LeBron left after the 2, you're pretty pissed.
Yeah, you're
Well,
People gotta watch this
Yeah.
Cleveland team.
Negative.
But I saw Sexton. I got a chance to see
Yeah, Colin
some
Sexton.
young players.
Baller, man.
And you
Kevin
know,
Love.
yeah,
Love.
Trying
Hooper.
out for other teams.
It's the
Basically.
same. It's the
Basically.
same bargaining agreement
Basically.
as the NFL. Every team gets to play
Yeah,
on
everybody
Thursday
gonna get
night,
at least once.
and everybody they get that prime.
That's
They
tragic.
get that
That
prime Wednesday slot.
Wednesday or
Get it
Friday.
over with
Friday
quick.
spot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got
But yeah,
get that.
man, Tristan Thompson, man, that was just like 16 and 11 right now.
He must
Really
be broke
proud,
up,
brother.
He must be broke up from the Kardashian girl.
Some ain't right.
hey, that Denver game
Now you can
last night.
concentrate on basketball.
Nobody
Right,
gets
yes.
double doubles when they with the Kardashians.
Nobody.
No, nobody.
Nobody.
They just
Nobody.
they
get
just
double
average
D.
they just average negative 2 yards a carry.
Negative 2
But-
yards a carry.
Your bank account may go a little
It
skyrocket.
may at the
I
cost
noticed
of your
that.
sanity. It'll be at a cost of your sanity.
I'm like, this boy making more money. What?
Yeah.
Shout out
she
to Chris
helping
Humphries.
his name.
Man,
Chris Humphries
Chris
made out like a
Humphries
fat
is
cat.
living, dog.
Living.
How though?
He made $10 million. He made $10 million off of the wedding pictures and the divorce.
God bless him.
Yep. My
God
hero.
bless
He's a,
that
he's
man,
a hero.
dog. Boy.
All heroes don't wear
Dude,
capes.
let me tell you,
They
when they had their show,
That's-
she
that's-
looked
that's
so
not-
disinterested.
That's not what marriage was supposed to be.
It's not. But in Fullywood, that's just what it is, dog.
Dre, you crazy.
Know what it
Dre
is
got
in
his hand
Fullywood.
up.
Sips
Dre
that
got his
tea.
hand up. He want to say something.
Know what
Nah,
it
he
is
just
in
sips his tea.
Fullywood.
Oh, okay.
That's
Fullywood.
Fullywood.
Come on, dog.
It's just what it is, man.
Why though?
Load management.
Load management. You know, a lot of people. This word has
How do you
been
feel about load?
circulating in the NBA, man. Load management. The Kawhi Leonards. I mean, if you think about it, the Golden State Warriors been doing load management for a couple of years, bro.
Absolutely. I mean, the Spurs
Started
when
it.
Pop was sitting his guys out, man. It's been happening.
It's been happening,
Tim
man.
Duncan in his last 3 years, I don't think he had a season where he played over 60 games in his last 3 years. So
So Charles
I mean,
Barkley
listen-
had something to say about it. Then they looked up his stats the last 10 years, and he didn't play over 70 games.
not one time. Wow.
But
Well-
you got something slick to say.
Well, I'm gonna
Shut
tell you
up.
this: when he played,
Gosh,
Shut up.
such a pie hole.
Shut up.
boy, Barkley was here, he would have had to deal with Bill on that one.
Man, right now.
Man.
Yeah.
Hey, shut up.
Shut up.
Jalen
Deal
Rose
with
had
me
something
right now.
had something
Charlie.
interesting to say about it too,
Yeah.
man. Actually, the interesting thing came from Ed. What's my man that date Joy Taylor? Played for the Suns.
Watson.
Earl Watson.
Earl Watson.
He had something real interesting to say about it. And he
Yeah.
said it goes back to AAU.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
They do that.
It was. I'm not going to like say it out because I don't want to misquote him, but it had something to do with AAU and making the kids feel privileged and stuff like that. Because I remember in AAU and shout out to Vance Lawhorn, he alluded to this and it's extremely true. When we would go to tournaments and AAU then is not the same that it is now.
No.
Yeah.
But we would go to tournaments. We would play like 3 tournaments in the summer, and you talking 3 games a day, at least.
Pool play.
Just pool play.
Pool
you
play.
talking 3 games a day. Load management. What dog? We was ready to go,
go.
bro.
Charles
Ready to do
Barkley's
this.
last 7 years: 65, 68, 71, 53, 68, 42, 20.
20.
Yeah,
Well, I
that
think that
last
was
year
when
in
he was-
Houston.
So
I mean,
you
he
know
was
what,
dying
Chuck?
by
That was that
time.
last year.
So
in
you know
Houston.
what, Chuck? Shut up.
So 70.
Hit him
What
with
was
that.
the highest
Other
one?
than the injury year, shut
Yeah.
up,
He
Chuck.
was
That was his last
71
year
in
was
95, 96.
71 in the 95-96 year. When did Charles Barkley get drafted? 1984?
84.
Which is a
84?
great-
84?
84, 85 is the
84.
only year he played 82 games.
So that would put him at his 11th season, correct? In the 95-96? Boy, shut up! You in your
Thank you.
11th season,
Thank
bro.
you. Thank you.
Stop it, dog.
Yeah.
People forget sometime,
Boy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
conveniently.
Dog,
How
you was-
soon-
dog,
how
you was
soon
like-
we
dog, you was like
forget?
31, bro.
Until you remind him.
Just a little receipt.
You was,
Hey,
dog,
I
you
got
was
a
still
receipt,
young,
Chuck.
bro.
You still
Chuck,
young.
I got a receipt, right? When we get it?
Yeah.
When we get it?
I think the difference
get it.
is like back then players would sit out like near the end before the playoffs because they were resting, and now it's like you're seeing players sit out at the beginning of the season when it's like, bro, you were resting for the last 5 months.
You've been resting for 6 whole months, bro.
Kawhi Leonard gonna be out of PTO time.
Yeah, you out of that FMLA, dog.
Yeah.
He should be
dog.
out in
You know
San
what?
Antonio when he took a year off.
Oh,
Yeah. Ooh.
Hey, he took off a lot of time,
A
but he
lot.
was hurt though too, and that boy limped his way into the Eastern Conference Finals and took care of business against a hobbled Golden State Warriors.
My thing is, don't say what somebody else should do. Then you didn't do it yourself in your career.
sure.
that's how I feel about people who criticize Caldwell Pope, who ain't never even played a pickup game.
Horrible.
I don't understand it. You don't even play. You haven't even played
play
21 in over 40 years.
Hey.
Somebody
And
told,
you're 30.
Somebody told
I'll
Quan
beat
he
you
would
at
not only
21.
destroy you, he would destroy everybody you know.
Man, I got $100 for every person who believes that.
KCP.
I'll
KCP
take
is horrible.
KCP. They was talking about a trade with KCP
not-
and Reddick.
Man,
I would
that's not
keep
gonna
KCP.
happen.
KCP
You keep
ain't the
KCP.
wave,
Keep
bro.
KCP.
He ain't the wave. Bro.
He ain't as bad as what Lakers. Come on, dog. Why
He's
it does
horrible.
every?
He ain't
You
the
guys
wave, bro.
projected all of that LeBron hate right on Caldwell Pope's head.
No. Bro.
What does he do bad? Other than, is he
Everything.
okay? Hold on.
Bro.
Is he a streaky shooter? Would he be
Streaky is an
classified?
understatement, brother.
So he's worse than a average.
worse than streaky.
I said he was better than the
He's worse than streaky, bro.
average streaky shooter. So we're on the opposite
He's
side
a
of the
solid
fence.
defensive player, but he gives you nothing offensively, bro.
It depends. Come on,
Bro.
yo, stop it.
Bro, that
Stop it, man.
Dog.
Stop it.
before that, I forget who
Was
they were
y'all-
playing
'cause-
with, but it was garbage time, and the dude went off in garbage time, and everybody was like, and that's when I sarcastically posted, "Oh, a KCP sighting, man."
He still
We have
got
a KCP
buckets.
sighting.
He got buckets in the NBA,
What prior
man.
to that, the dude
All I have
hadn't
to-
scored a bucket in a game
All-
yet.
Who would you like in that
All I
position?
have to say is the Lakers are 5-1. So whatever he's
Six,
doing,
7-1.
7-1.
Seven
Okay,
and
so
one.
they're 7-1.
7-1.
Obviously, they're not really dependent on him.
He's a
So
starter,
he comes
though,
in.
Bill.
He's a starter.
He starts, brother.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
this
Well,
year.
it shouldn't
Not
be.
Well, you know,
No, he
he
hasn't been
was.
starting this year.
Y'all stop it.
They
man.
good. They're
That's
good,
the
man.
NBA time.
They're good.
Man. He
They're
got-
Who should be in his spot?
Yeah.
I would
Right now.
if it was able to happen, which I know it's not able to happen, but I would take JJ Redick for him. Absolutely.
what about Jamal
No.
Crawford?
No.
No.
Probably
No.
not at this stage.
No. You'll sacrifice
Probably
a lot
not
of
at this
defense
stage.
for both of those guys.
But I'm taking the better shooter though. We need
But
shooting.
is he on the best guy?
No, right now, the identity
Is
of
he-
the
is-
Lakers
is he guarding
is
the
defense.
best
That's
guy?
what
on
makes
Kawhi?
it worse.
He was on Kawhi?
He was guarding Kawhi Leonard, bro.
Dude, have the Lakers not been focused all their energy on being a great defensive team? Is that a yes or a no?
I think it's gotten
It's
better.
gotten way better.
They're the
It's
best
gotten
defensive
far
team in the
better.
league.
that's why they keep him.
Bro,
It has to do with Anthony Davis and everybody in the middle.
Sure.
And
He can-
LeBron playing defense.
Anthony Davis,
not
Dwight
He
Howard.
can guard
KCP.
3 positions.
Dog, it's the entire team. The entire team as a whole. And I'm not even a Lakers guy, but I've been watching their games. The team as a whole is a great defensive team. Even coming off the bench, y'all got 2 people coming off the bench that are great defensively for a second unit.
Sure.
What they say they have 8 guys?
I like Caruso.
They say they have 8 guys
got-
that are all
Those dudes.
defensive.
But you got Caruso and you got
Caruso.
your boy Dwight Howard coming
Yeah.
off the bench who are playing lights out. They feel like they playing for bags.
And JaVale.
Caruso would dunk on you.
Feel like they
Man,
playing for
in a
bags.
heartbeat.
Sure.
Could they be playing for bags?
I mean,
That's why else would you play?
Caruso.
Yeah, but I'm
possibly.
talking about in Dwight Howard needs this year.
Yeah.
He has
Yeah.
to have
Like if he ain't need another year, it's this one.
this one for sure.
And Caruso was trying to show that he can be completely counted on as a second guy.
Caruso took off from the dotted lines
Boy,
against Dallas.
boy.
From the dotted
Look
lines.
here.
So I mean, I think that's why the Lakers keep him because his slight edge defensively, and when you do get the points from him, it's like a plus.
Right.
Like, you need
UNLV
those.
will lose their first game of the season.
Yes. 58,
Yikes.
54 looks like the final would be.
Interesting play call.
I'm just
Out of bounds.
KCP this year, 6.3 points a game.
His minutes went down.
Shooting 42%, 25% from three.
It's Kobe Bryant numbers.
That's not Kobe Bryant numbers.
42%?
Yeah, about 45.
That's Kobe Bryant?
45.
Oh, I'm talking
AI.
about 25.
AI.
25 from three for a three-point guy.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Yeah.
1.8 assists.
But with less volume shots.
He's shooting them though.
True.
in
How many-
23
How
minutes.
many?
Yeah,
How many?
he ain't
How many
got-
attempts does he average a game?
Yeah, he ain't got
At least
4,000
3.
misses.
These
He
people
averages
are
at
really
least
trying
3
to break
attempts a
him
game.
down.
He ain't got 4,000 misses. Kobe Bryant.
You don't
Yeah.
compare KCP to Kobe ever again.
Come on, man. Got 4,500
Well, everybody know
misses.
KCP better than Kobe, man.
He
I
got
thought
40,
you knew
yeah,
that.
about 4,500 misses. No, actually, no, more than that.
Yeah,
Well,
more
you
than
talking
that.
about from 3 or
He-
just
no,
overall?
overall.
Oh, he got about 13,000. Yeah, he's missed a lot of shots. But
He got the most
I mean,
misses.
when you're the shooter,
Yeah.
you're gonna miss, you're gonna make.
That's what I mean. You
And
know.
he's making $8 million this year.
Who is?
KCP.
Okay.
Oh, bless
And
his
another
heart.
8 next
Get
year.
your bag, brother.
Okay.
Get your bag.
Wasn't he making 12 a couple of years ago?
Yeah.
He was making 21 a couple years ago.
When he was in Detroit for like
Yikes.
2 or 3 years, he was one of the best two guards in
He
in the
was.
league.
And don't act like he wasn't. He
He
was.
was.
You know he
Yes,
was.
he
He's
was.
not now.
Wait, one
If-
of the
if-
best
if-
two guards in the league?
Yes, he was.
I'm worried about what he's
Yes,
doing
he
now.
No, he
brother.
was not.
I'm
Yes,
worried about what
he
he's
was.
doing
Not
now.
now.
brother.
Not
he was,
now.
He was
Not
de-
right
not
now.
But
He
he
was
was
not-
he was
I'm
definitely
not a Piston
he
fan.
was definitely
Well-
one of the top 3 guards in the East and one of the top 2
Why was
guards
he in the
in the
All-Star
league.
game then? If he was a top 3 shooting
it's
guard in the
voted.
league, he would have been in the
Because-
All-Star game.
Because the fans
No,
are
it's not the
messing up the
fans. The
All-Star
coaches
game.
vote.
I thought he was
the coaches
solid.
vote for the bench
I
player.
thought he was solid.
Nah, man. You
I
thought about him
never-
more than that.
I thought he was solid
Nah.
in Detroit. I thought he was solid in Detroit.
solid.
And when he came,
Listen to that word.
Yeah, solid.
5.9, 12.7, 14.5, 13.8.
Yeah.
I thought
that's
he
not-
was a good.
That's not
solid.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
okay.
It's solid. It's
Best
solid.
Top
It's
3.
not
He's
just
not
it's not just
top
points
three-ish.
though.
You said
That's
top
not
3.
just points.
You said top 3.
That's
he
not
was
just
good
points.
in Detroit. I liked him in Detroit.
He was decent.
Come on, man.
He was not
Ron
top
Ar-
anything.
Ron Artest was only doing 17 points a game in Indiana, but was one of the top 3 players in the entire game.
How much
At
did
17.
How much did James Worthy average?
14.
17.
For his career, 17 a game.
Okay.
17.
All right.
And he Hall of Fame.
All right, let's see KCP get a triple-double in the NBA Finals, then I'll change
Yes.
my mind.
Yes.
And I probably won't then.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you something. You know what I like? You know what I like about guys like that is the things that I liked about J.R. Smith, even though I wasn't a J.R. Smith guy.
I would take J.R. Smith over him.
But what I'm
God.
saying is they are high volume, just they won't kill you with percentages. But when they stuff fall, it just and then they effort on defense. They kind of quirky. KCP kind of remind me of him. He's just a little bit smaller than that. But you need guys like that who kind of just think
Yeah.
off the cuff. Sometimes you may see a shot or whatever, but if it's a tight game or something, man, I really think KCP will come through.
Sure.
I didn't think he was a bad player coming from Pistons. I was
I
like,
like him
wow.
in
wasn't
Detroit.
bad.
I didn't understand
I like
the
him.
missed
His style
I
was
layup.
liked him
high.
in Detroit.
I
He
did
was solid.
I
like
didn't
said.
understand the airball layup. I did
That
see
was
that.
horrible.
I did see that.
No, that was a wide-open airball layup.
We've
No,
done some
it was-
retarded
it was
things in
contested.
basketball.
Like,
Stop
That
it.
was some real live radio type
was
stuff.
contested.
That we
Have
pulled,
we
It
done
was
some
wide
retarded things in
open
basketball,
layup.
bro?
Sure we
Miss.
have.
It was
We don't get
contested.
paid for
Stop
it, brother. He
I
makes
don't-
millions of dollars,
I
brother.
don't care, bros.
He makes millions of dollars,
Bros,
brother.
that means nothing.
brother.
That means absolutely
Brother.
nothing to me. We've done some. I've done.
We
I'm gonna put
run-of-the-mill
myself
dudes,
on.
bro.
I can be responsible
We've
for
done
myself.
dumb things, yes. I put my name on it too, but I don't get paid $8 million to do it neither.
Yeah, I think if I was getting paid $8 million, I may do a dumb thing here or two. I'm not gonna say I'll have a
Miss a layup?
a
You
complete.
better than me.
Did you miss a layup?
I
You
done
better
missed
than me.
layups. We done missed
I
layups.
miss wide open layups. Yes, I've never airball
I can't say I've ever airballed a layup in a game uncontested though.
I've never airballed a
It
Contested.
was
layup.
contested. Stop it.
It may have really slipped.
Somebody
That's
jumped
tough.
up to try to block it, man. Come on, man.
I mean, look.
His carpal tunnel went out. Carpal
Y'all-
tunnel went out. He was like, hey,
y'all crazy. Hey,
'Cause that's
KCP,
the
call
first,
in, man.
Because that's the first thing you do.
Call
Please
into the
call
show,
in.
That's the
KCP,
first thing you
man.
do. You miss a layup, you look at your hand.
Contagious.
Well,
that
it'll be-
shot was contested,
It'll be
man.
plenty of Shaq and the
Look
fool
at that right
going
there.
on around here.
Right there. Somebody contested that, man. Rewind it. Rewind it.
no, man. It's an app on your phone, man. Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio. We talking about NBA right now, man. And Laker fans are really trying to.
Oh, family.
Yeah, he missed the whole.
Bam, 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 Bam. Hey,
Come on, dog.
he missed that, G.
Pull up all of the NBA players who airballed a layup. Do we give you guys sports talk radio?
Context right there, man. I think he hit that ball. I think he hit the
went
ball.
over.
No,
Hey,
dog.
let's
It
go-
touched his hand.
Hey, let's
Come
go to
on,
the.
dog.
Hey, let's go
Go to the
replay.
replay.
Let's go to replay. Let's go to replay, man.
Look
Here we
at
go.
his face.
Here we go right here.
Man.
Look at his
Here we go right
Come
face.
on, man. That dude hit that ball, dude. Come on, man. He hit that. I'm telling y'all. He should get a block for that. That should go down on his stat.
No.
No.
Oh, man.
He just overshot that for sure.
Yeah.
By
He
2
really
feet,
overshot it by 2 feet.
Yeah.
at
That's what
least.
happened.
That's what
That's
he
what
did.
happened.
He needs to
So trade him.
Contact.
Trade him because of that, though.
God bless him.
Iceman Gervin
Yeah,
for the
exactly.
finger
Tough
roll.
crowd.
He tried.
Exactly.
He
Trade him
tried.
for that. Put him on the trade block for that.
Crowd
He tried.
in
Put him on the
Lakerland.
block
He
for that.
tried it.
Wow.
He
Let
tried
me
it.
tell you what's a real tough crowd right now. That's Golden State Warrior fans.
Man.
It's hard to find one right now.
Yeah. That's what makes him tough. Can't find him.
Oof.
I had to go to San Jose and find one of my homies.
Tough to find is
Big
what
up
it
to
is.
Sean Demery.
Goodness
Yeah,
gracious.
man.
They are nowhere.
They are. No, but here's the thing, and this is what I liked last night in watching bits and pieces of that basketball game. They still got the effort. The effort is there, bro.
Oh, yeah.
They're giving effort, and that's all you can ask
Quan,
out of
you
a team.
crazy.
Quan Trippin. That's all you can ask.
That's it.
Out of a basketball team that you put on the floor
Yeah.
to
That's
play for
tragic.
48 minutes.
That's tragic.
Give me some effort,
They still
bro.
play.
You may not win the basketball game,
And they're
but
not.
give me some effort, bro.
So speaking
Except
of
they can
Golden
beat-
State Warriors,
they can beat
D-Lo went
Yeah.
off on a career high the other night. They
52.
lost, and the boy probably shot 80% of all of their
Dude
shots.
can ball,
he
man.
can hoop.
He can ball.
He can hoop.
He put up over
Put them-
33 and a half shots.
Yeah.
Put them plats in his hand. And he going for broke.
But Andrew Wiggins did too, though.
Yeah.
This is what we've been calling for. We've been cramming for
Yeah,
this.
but he'll give you this twice a year.
Man,
Dame had 60.
60 and a loss.
60 and a loss.
No help from
They
CJ
lost to
McCollum.
Golden State.
No help from CJ
They
McCollum.
took
though.
an L from Golden
Yeah,
State.
CJ's been in the shooting slump the past 3-4
CJ
games.
been tripping.
man.
He shot 4 for 19
Yeah.
last night, bro.
Yeah.
That was ugly to watch, bro.
But you know, sometimes his shots are crafty shots. Like if you give
His
him a
mid-range.
small pocket, he's
His
taking
mid
it.
range is
Absolutely.
his
You know.
mid range pull up is just
it's
beautiful
special.
to watch.
It's special. He has a great mid-range game. I
Yeah,
love it.
and he got good handles to go with it because he can get whatever type of shot
He,
off.
he reminds me of a smoother Richard Hamilton. A much smoother Richard Hamilton, though. Rip wasn't real smoother, but the mid-range game was there. He's smoother because he's a better ball handler.
I would have to agree with that.
So that's what makes him, in my opinion, smoother because he can handle the rock.
I'm taking the fact that he said he can handle the rock
Yeah.
and still get his shot
Much
off,
smoother.
and it's still pretty.
Sure.
Still a pretty shot.
Still pretty.
he can get to his spots relatively easier because he can handle the basketball.
He's a UConn Richard Hamilton in the NBA because UConn Richard Hamilton handled the rock a little bit more.
A little bit.
NBA, he ran around screens because
he
nobody
was-
could just
he
stay
was
with
Reggie
him.
Miller.
I
Yeah.
like him more of a young Ray Allen.
Ooh,
I think
Just-
Ray
just-
was a
just
little more
because
explosive.
Ray was
Ray was
way
explosive.
explosive. Way
Ray would go all the way
Ray
to the
would
cup.
dunk
CJ
on
don't
you.
go to the cup all the way.
Not like that.
He just pulls up. But
But
Ray,
Ray would dunk on your head.
Ooh, that
And I
Milwaukee
think
Bucks Ray.
I think a lot of people forget that.
That Milwaukee Bucks Ray.
And
Boy would
Seattle.
dunk on your head.
Goodness.
and Seattle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Took it over there with him too.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed. He would dunk on your head.
Yeah.
Dunk on your
On your head.
On your
Mr.
dome.
Jesus himself,
Yes,
Jesus
yes.
Shuttlesworth.
Yep. Totally.
Golden
Mr.
State
Ray
fans,
Allen.
call in,
Please, man.
please, because
Yeah.
we're trying hard to find y'all. It's like a mouse pissing on cotton now. Every time we try to call y'all out, we can't hear nothing. Can't hear nothing.
Load management has hit the Golden State Warriors. It is circulating that Steph Curry will be out the remainder of a season with his broken hand. Is that true or no?
Well, we do have a call real quick from Golden State fan. I think.
41.
That part, Mr. Jiminy
Wow.
Cricket himself.
Wow.
Jiminy, what's going on?
Jimmy, what's happening?
Jimmy, how you doing, man?
God.
Where you at, Jimmy?
Wow.
Can you hear Jimmy?
Oh, that's just my partner Jiminy over there.
Yeah.
You want to meet him?
Jiminy.
Goodness gracious.
Mixing together like flour and water to make that slow dough. We
Man,
work for.
They not ready.
Gangsta.
Boy, they not ready.
It's the return. It's the return. Gangsta.
That's funny. Hey, y'all seen that Eddie Murphy movie? What's the
Dolomite.
Y'all seen Dolomite?
Have not, but I did go see Harriet yesterday.
Okay.
A lot of controversy on Harriet.
Don't say
Man,
nothing
look.
because I'm going to see it.
Look,
A lot of controversy.
Accurate or not?
I will say this.
Well, how would he know?
I wouldn't necessarily
If he
know.
would, it's a boy.
That's an issue. But I'm going to say this. Based on what I saw, Harriet Tubman has to be the strongest black woman to ever live, bro.
Well,
Has to be. Got to be the strongest woman to ever live.
Yeah.
But for the sake of this conversation, she's
Yeah.
the strongest black woman to ever live.
I want to see the movie because I've read books and
Boy.
I've read things
Boy.
on Harriet Tubman.
She
And I
did
just
some
want to
things,
see if they
folks.
did her justice by, taking.
I've read a lot of things about the screenplay, about the adaptation of what they, of some of the theories that Hollywood put into it. That was,
Put it
I
this way,
thought very
you won't
interesting.
leave out of the theater upset.
Okay,
I'll
well,
say
See,
that.
that's different than what I've heard from several
You
people.
won't
They were
leave
upset.
You
Now,
won't leave out upset due to how typical, slave movies go. The master beats up. No, you won't. No, none of that.
you know what I wanted to see? If I didn't rush to see it, and I'm gonna go see it. I'm gonna completely support it. But Quentin Tarantino do this movie.
No, I don't think Quentin.
No, I'm
Tarantino
saying
has-
I would have loved to see Quentin Tarantino.
Oh, had he
Do
done it? Oh,
do
got
it.
you,
Yeah.
got you, got you, got you, got you, got you, got you. Interesting.
Because his movies lately.
He's more of a he doesn't do
He's a story te-
biopics.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean.
Biopics, man, you got to be right on with those biopics.
Yeah, you do.
And you can't add.
Right.
You
That's why it's
cannot
hard.
You
subtract.
don't saturate, bro.
Yeah,
you can't saturate.
You have to.
Yeah, you
stick
got to
to
do them
the-
justice, bro.
What was really happening at that time.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
You
So
have to stick
Django
to
wasn't a biopic.
No.
No.
I think it's biopic.
Biopic.
Look, Django, man.
English teacher over here.
Yeah.
Real
Django
I went to Rancho. That's the Western
dope to
talk.
me.
Western
you
wrestling.
just said
Real life
biopic.
superhero.
So that means
Real life superhero.
Microscopic.
Yeah, real life superhero.
That's dope.
Django was a real life
Oh
superhero.
man, I could watch that movie.
That's
every,
dope.
I could watch it every
week,
day.
Man, God.
Every single day. He was a superhero, bro.
what about the Hateful Eight?
Moonlight.
Boy.
Hey,
The
Moonlight.
Hateful Eight.
That's
Hateful
my
Eight was
movie.
hilarious.
That's
man.
my man.
Oh, dude, that was.
Let
a
me tell you
great
this: the
movie.
way that they treated her in the snow coming across here
Yeah.
Boy.
on that horse and carriage was
Yeah.
flat out.
I could watch the Hateful Eight
disrespectful.
every day,
Dead
man.
wrong.
dude, Hateful
I ain't gonna
Eight
even
was-
lie.
Hateful
Dead
Eight was
wrong.
good, man. That was good.
Look, man, NFL.
When he was like,
oh, look,
"Get chill,"
oh, man.
when she was trying to get that gun, he was like, "Get chill."
Yeah, chill.
Look, man, they.
That's funny,
I don't even understand how she survived the trip.
bro. And
She was completely disrespected all the way there.
Kurt Russell was hitting her with all kind of elbows,
And the
Boy.
butt of his gun and everything.
oh,
Sure enough.
and she was just laughing.
Yeah. Sure enough.
When he knocked them teeth out, when he knocked the fronts out, oh man,
Them
she just
chiclets.
laughed at it.
them
Yeah,
young
she
chicklets.
You was fly once, but now you're losing all your fronts.
Man,
Oh boy.
It feel a little different.
Oof.
NFL, man.
Yeah, man.
Who's your NFL team right now? Are you a Dallas Cowboy fan like the one to my left?
No,
Always.
the secondary left.
Yeah.
The other
And
left.
he always with the
Always.
hat in the camera with the
left
star.
always. Why shouldn't I be?
Are you guys gonna make the playoffs this year?
I think we will.
I think.
I need a pencil and a piece of paper.
So you can write
We
that
got
down.
some work to do.
We need to start.
I ain't gonna lie.
putting
We got
TNT,
work to
just
do.
write it down, put it on the board.
We got work to do.
You're above 500.
We got work
You
to
know,
do, and the schedule is
barely.
not really lending to us really doing.
Oh,
that.
it's not.
Barely.
No.
Oh, okay. So you don't have
No.
confidence in the schedule,
No,
or
the
y'all
sch-
play.
I'm, what I'm just saying,
so
the
the
schedule
NFL
isn't
for y'all.
cupcake.
So
It's
so,
going
it's
to
not a
lend you
cupcake.
no playoff berth because Philly is winning that division.
Philly's gonna
So-
win.
Philly's going to win
Okay.
that
so
division.
you got Philly
Ooh,
again,
wee.
right?
Yeah, we got Philly one more time.
Let's iron this out. You
got
got Philly
Philly.
again.
We got the Patriots.
You got
we
the
got
Giants
the Bills.
again?
No.
Oh, you already played
Yeah.
them twice.
Yeah.
That's out the way.
Yeah.
Done deal. So you got Philly one more
Philly.
time.
We have the Patriots.
The Vikings this
We
week.
got the Vikings
I
tomorrow
think
night.
that's a
Lost
winnable
tomorrow
game,
night.
bro. I think that's a winnable game.
We got the Rams.
At Lions, at Patriots,
At the
versus
Lions.
Bills, at the Bears, versus the Rams, at the Eagles, versus the Washington football team.
Yeah, that'll probably be the only game you win in that schedule.
You're beat up on that Washington team.
So I mean, we got work to do.
Yeah, you do.
But I got faith in my team.
Sure.
Well, I think if they make the playoffs, then you should give me your star back. But right now, you should take the star off your hat.
We're leading our division, so why should I do that?
Yeah.
For now,
Stop.
if y'all can play the Giants every week,
And what makes you think? What
and
makes you think
that same
we-
referee crew,
And what makes you think that Philadelphia's gonna win? What have they shown?
I ain't seen. Philly's
Honestly, all I've
defense
seen-
is trash.
Way
okay.
easier schedule.
All I've seen was Philly receivers show that they are Mr. Glass, to include Alshon Jeffrey.
And
Yeah.
where is your boy
You
Deshaun?
already know Deshaun Jackson's out indefinitely, put on IR.
Tragic.
Again, abdominal injury
He's
this time.
been swept up in a
Bro.
ashtray.
Dog, this is
what's
ridiculous,
Deshaun Jackson
bro.
career salary?
Bro, he's
Load
made a lot of
management.
money, bro.
Quan, can you do Deshaun Jackson career salary?
He's made a lot of money.
He's made a lot of
He
money.
has. Sure.
Man.
And I think he making
He's getting
This
some,
is
making
what
8-9
happened to
million right now.
Deshaun Jackson swept up in that
Trash.
good
yes, sir.
yeah.
Starts up like a small
Glass.
All right,
broken glass.
Philly's coming off 2 big wins at the Bills and versus the Bears. Now
That's
they
a
got
big win, a huge win.
Broken
they got the Patriots.
Everywhere.
They got the Patriots and Seahawks at home.
They'll lose.
People-
Then they have at Dolphins versus Giants, at Redskins versus the bad Cowboys, and at the Giants. I'm sorry, they're
Yeah,
winning the
their-
division.
Their schedule is
They
a
are
little more
winning
favorable
the
than yours. I'll say that.
division.
Their schedule is more favorable. It
is.
And you alluded
Bill
to it.
Lowe's
Yeah.
gonna jump over this table.
Yeah.
But both teams got to play the Patriots though.
sure enough.
So I mean, we've seen
Yikes.
that
Shikes.
the Patriots can be beat. Like that's not they're not invincible. Baltimore went in and slapped them in the mouth. We saw that happen.
Dolphins, Giants,
Dolphins,
Washington,
that's-
Cowboys,
yeah.
Giants. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
That's just hand
their
them the
schedule's
division
more favorable.
now.
Their schedule's far more favorable.
And there's not 2 teams from that division making the playoffs. So
Give us the schedule real quick so we could pick our teams for tomorrow,
Yes,
man.
indeed, man. Let's get on it, man.
Since I missed last week, it seemed that you had a really great week in your picks.
Yeah, I was pretty good. I think
Yeah.
I ended up losing 3. I might have went.
Out of all your picks,
Yeah, I might have went. What was it? 13 games this week. I might have went 10-3.
Oh, that's
Ain't too
pretty
bad.
good.
Too bad.
that's pretty good.
It's not bad. Not bad.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Mr. Steven Senior sitting to my left, man, came in with the suede
No.
leather.
That's that
Leather.
cowhide right there.
He got the leather with the corduroy on the inside of the hat.
Killing.
the corduroy right here.
That
That's an
corduroy.
undefeated team, man.
But you know, he is
Bang,
banging.
bang.
We got a test this week.
Bang,
bro.
bang. Yeah, we got a
49ers.
test.
We got a
We
real
got a
live test this week, man.
But you know what? I'm confident that if we played the Cowboys Saturday before we played the Seahawks on Monday, we'd beat the snot out of the Cowboys. They ain't no better than the Browns.
Hypothetically speaking,
a lot of
better than the
animosity.
Browns? I'll give them better than the Browns. The Browns
hypothetically
stink.
speaking,
The Browns are a horrible,
Cowboys
horrible
stink,
football
brother.
team.
They got 2
Hypothetically
wins against the
speaking.
Giants, and the Redskins win.
I mean, they got to.
Come on,
you
dude.
got to count them
Come
against
on, man.
football teams, brother. You got
Come
to
on,
count
man.
them.
yeah, that's what
You
I'm
gotta
saying.
count
Come on,
them.
man.
That's what I'm saying.
They are. I
Come
mean,
on, man.
the
They played the Giants twice. They got 5 wins, and they played the Giants twice and the Redskins.
Yikes.
That's
Cake.
okay.
Okay, so
And they played the Dolphins.
when you beat people that's on your schedule, what does that say?
And they played the
you doing
Dolphins.
what you're supposed to do.
You're doing
And they
what you're
played the
supposed to
they
do.
did
Dolphins.
what they were supposed to do.
Thank
You
you.
didn't beat the Jets
Thank
on your
you.
schedule.
They
Thank
done
you.
what they were supposed to
Thank
do.
you.
Well, you know, that's that missed layup. That's that KCP.
Yeah, that's that KCP airball layup right there. Hey, it happens,
It happens.
right?
We all
They
do
had
it.
to bring a black cat onto the field. to
We
beat the
have
Giants.
we have a bad loss every season.
Yeah, that's true. Just like most teams.
Yep.
I think a
bad
lot of
team
teams
every
can say
season.
that.
Yes.
A lot of teams can say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the time we went down, the Pittsburgh Steelers went down to Miami and just got beat so bad with a healthy Le'Veon Bell, a healthy Brown, and a healthy Ben Roethlisberger.
Patriots did it just last season. Went down to Miami and just got beat.
And
That's
when
what
that
it is.
happened, I was embarrassed. Because who loses to Miami ever? Like in the past 10 years, who loses to Miami?
Hey man,
Who
those
loses
are
to the
those
Jets?
are pro players over there too. So we can get to these picks now. I don't want to hear about the hypotheticals anymore about what y'all going to
Gas
do.
face, fam. Yikes.
There you go, man.
Yeah, you the gas face, bro.
Speak to the head.
Get the gas face. Get the gas face.
Gas face.
So we're gonna go first game.
Yes, sir.
Bears at home.
Winning does that.
Bears
to
at home
people.
against the Lions.
Lions. I do not trust the Chicago
Oof,
Bears
on the road,
any
you-
longer.
Oof.
I don't. Give me the
I
Detroit
think the
Lions.
Bears defense is getting ready to give up.
Yeah, I think it already has. I believe it already has, brother. Sure do.
It's tragic.
I'm gonna go Lions.
Lions.
Everybody
Give
Lions.
me the Lions.
Okay.
Yep, Lions.
Next game, Bengals at home against the Ravens.
I'm going Ravens.
Ravens.
bro. The Bengals. stink.
All the way around.
Yikes.
Okay. Next game, Browns at home against
The other team,
Buffalo Bills.
Buffalo.
I'm going to go Buffalo.
Give me Buffalo.
Ooh.
Is Josh playing?
Browns are horrible.
Allen? Josh Allen
I'm
playing?
gonna go Browns.
Really
I'm
wouldn't.
gonna go
I don't know.
Browns.
If he playing, I'm going with
I don't
Buffalo.
know.
I don't.
I'm gonna go Browns.
I don't care who taking the snaps.
I'm gonna go Browns.
I'm gonna go Browns.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Browns.
I'm gonna go Browns.
Yeah, get the win at home.
Ooh.
Don't trust.
Next game,
Gordon
Titans.
Hayward got a fractured left hand.
Who?
Gordon Hayward. He just finally started playing good too.
Yeah, he did.
Oh wow.
Let's see how long
See
this
how
takes
long
him
he
out.
sits out, right? Right. Right. Let's compare.
Manage that load.
Man, the Jello.
Next game, Titans at home against the Chiefs.
Chiefs, man.
Mm.
And they say Patrick Mahomes might be.
And
back
he's
this
starting.
week.
Yeah, he's back.
Yeah, Chiefs. I'm going to go
Give me
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Yep.
Chiefs.
Next game, Saints at home against the lowly Falcons.
Yikes.
Lowly.
Falcons are horrible, man.
1
I'm
and
going
7.
Saints at home.
Those are always
Saints.
they always play interesting games though,
But
because
give me-
each
the-
team has burned me in taking those games.
The Falcons stink, but give them to me this week.
Mm.
Take
It's
the
a
Falcons.
trap.
Trap game?
No, give me the Saints at home.
Trap game. Huh?
Yep.
Next game, the Battle of the Meadowlands,
Yikes.
and the Jets is the home team.
Against the Giants.
Give me the Jets, man. Give me the Jets.
Give me the Giants.
Oh,
Yeah.
now you want to take the Giants?
Really?
Yeah, give me the Giants. Yeah, I'll take the Giants.
I had the Giants last
Think
week.
I'm gonna take them last week?
I took them last
Jets,
week.
bro. Give me the Jets.
You lost too.
Give me the Jets.
I'm gonna take the.
16 on 11.
I may have to go Giants, man.
16 on 11 last week.
That's what it was. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Giants.
Okay. Next game, we have the Buccaneers against the Cardinals. Buccaneers are at home. Give me the Bucks.
Give me the Bucks at home.
Yeah, I got Bucks.
Give me Arizona on the road.
Yeah, man. It's that Idlewild right here, G.
Yeah.
Next game, we have the Colts at home without young Jacoby Brissett
No Jacoby,
against the
no T-
Dolphins.
No T.Y.
but they're at
Hilton
home
either.
though.
No
No
T.Y. Hilton
T.Y.
either.
Yeah.
He has just been ruled out earlier today.
Brian Hoyer, who hasn't started a game since 2017.
Still, give me the Colts.
Oh,
I take the Colts at home. The Dolphins are they're trash rap. They just are, bro. It's not really-
Trash.
Next
rap.
game.
Glad.
hold on. Who, did you go?
Glad.
You already
Glad.
picked? You already picked? In that Colts game?
No, I had the other squad, other side. Yeah, other side.
Well, I'm gonna go with.
I said the Colts though.
Yeah.
I'm going Miami.
Okay.
Wow.
Word?
I'm going Miami.
Word?
Okay. So next game, we got the Packers at home against the Carolina Panthers.
I'm going Packers.
Give me the Packers to bounce back this week.
They should bounce back. Give me the Packers at home.
Give me the Panthers.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
Give me the Panthers.
Okay.
Next game.
Panthers been changed since they took that beating from us.
Nah, Green Bay does lose 2 games in a row like that though.
Okay.
Not when they lose like that. Green Bay is
possible.
gonna smoke them.
Okay.
Next game, the Steelers at home against the Rams.
I'm going with.
Give me the Steelers, bro. I'll take the Steelers.
Give
at
me
home.
the Rams.
Give me the Rams.
Steelers at home.
Say it with
at-
conviction,
Steelers
brother.
at the house.
Is Steelers at the house? Is that a 10 o'clock game?
No,
Mm.
it's a 125
125.
on Fox.
Interesting.
I'm gonna go
Every time we
Steelers
went to
just because they my
Pittsburgh, they made
team.
us play at 10 o'clock. They made the Seahawks play at 10 o'clock.
Sure did.
Now they got the Rams. Huh?
Late.
I like
And
the
the
Rams.
5:20 game,
Vikings.
Cowboys against the Vikings. You know who I got?
Ooh.
I'm going the Vikings because Kirk Cousins right now is in the conversation for MVP.
He's fine.
Huh?
Whether you like him or not, he's in the conversation.
He'll probably be. He could be like one of the top 10 guys. But I think when we talking about in the conversation, we talking about like the top 3 guys, right?
I'm talking about the top 5.
Okay, we'll say top 5.
Top 5?
So let's run it down.
I'm going to give me a purple polo when we leave.
Let's run it down. Russell Wilson, right?
Lamar.
CMC, Lamar Jackson. I like Deshaun Watson in the conversation.
Okay.
Over Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
Um,
Last 4 weeks, he been hooping.
Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins been hooping, dude.
he been balling.
He been
has.
balling. He been balling.
He ain't 5, bro.
I'm not
Keep thinking,
certain,
bro.
You name
Keep
one.
thinking. I'm trying to think,
No,
man.
you keep typing.
I ain't typing. I ain't
He's like,
typing.
Don
Who you
BB.
gonna- Who you gonna say, Dak?
Let me see.
Don BB.
Nah.
Don.
No.
Don BB.
No, let's not do this.
No.
Let's not do this.
No.
Don BB.
No.
Come on, man.
Hayward Jeffries.
No.
He got
No. No.
And BB had the 2 E's
I would
on the other
take
side.
I would take Aaron Rodgers over to him.
Definitely.
Over who? No.
Easy.
No. No.
You out your
No,
mind.
dude, the
You out
fact
your
of pass-
rabbit mind.
Dude,
Sammy Stewart say
the
Dak.
past 4 or 5 weeks, man.
Dak?
Dak?
Over Kirk Cousins?
Sign
what
off.
he- that's
Right
what
now,
Sammy
right
Stu-
now.
That's what
Sign
Sammy
off the
Stewart
We're
page.
not
just
talking
said.
about all time.
I mean,
We're
you
talking
said
about
top
right now.
five. He's not top
right
five.
now.
We know
He's not top 5.
We know
He's
Sammy
not
Stewart
over
off
Aaron
the
Rodgers.
but we know Sammy Stewart's a Cowboy
Who said
fan.
that?
Yeah.
He's not over Aaron Rodgers.
Sam.
Even right now.
Sam. Unfriend. Let the ball bounce, dog. It ain't Dak. Stop it. It ain't Dak.
Better than
dude.
Kirk Cousins right now.
No, Kirk Cousins is ahead of Dak.
What's Minnesota score
Come on,
right
man.
now?
He's
What's
not.
their record?
Yes,
What's
he
their
is.
record?
Come on
What's their
now.
record?
Who?
Come on, dude. Kirk Cousins been
6-3.
look at what's Kirk Cousins QBR the past 5 weeks.
They're about to be
he
7-3
been balling, bro.
this
He
week.
been balling, dude.
Kirk been balling, bro.
Kirk been doing
Okay.
it, man. Whereas
But
Dak,
I'm not so inclined
No.
to put him in the top 5.
Five.
I put
Heck
him-
no.
Heck
no.
He's way out of 5?
No, he's
Yes.
not way out of 5. I'm
He's-
not putting him way out
Yes,
of 5.
he's like 8.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's
Probably
between
him.
that
He's
6
like
and 8
8.
range. He's
Man,
in that
he's
6
between
to 8
that.
range.
He's between that 1 and 6.
I mean, I'll put Mahomes missing
Yeah,
some games
Mahomes.
over.
I still got to take Mahomes
I
over
won't
him.
do that.
Yeah.
We're not talking about all times or the way you feel, man.
I wouldn't
We're
do
talking
that.
about play this year.
Yeah,
Patrick Mahomes.
I wouldn't do that.
Okay, and the Monday night affair. My Seahawks are going against
Tragic.
Somebody
Yo,
mute his
Seahawks.
mic.
the
That man
69ers.
said,
oh
my Seahawks.
wow, the
That
69ers.
man said, my
You
Seahawks.
just made us Pastor Wilson.
I am going to be cheering.
You just made us Pastor Wilson that fast.
I hope you
Oh,
choke on
come
that water right now.
The 60.
My
Niner.
Seahawks, though.
My Seahawks.
My Seahawks on
Thirsty.
Monday night.
Thirsty for a win.
Come on, man.
Like y'all, Pastor 49.
Just like that. Just
No,
like,
man.
well, you know,
No.
Goose didn't do
No.
it, but just like y'all,
Pastor
Come on, man.
49
No.
over here.
talking about you going to go get a purple leotard? I mean,
Leotard, you stupid. Polo, man.
Let me
Polo,
find out
dog.
you got a Lee Otard anywhere.
leotard.
Come on, man.
Banana hammock.
So give me the
No.
Seahawks.
Banana hammock.
Who you going with?
No,
Come on, dude.
no
It's gonna
George
be a
Kittle
good
this
game.
week.
Come on, man.
I
No,
think this
no
is gonna
George
be.
Kittle this week.
Yeah, I think this would be a good test for the 49ers.
Be a great.
But I'm going to go in a real close game. I'm going to take Seahawks, man. Seahawks
no George Kittle this
by
week.
6.
That's a big playmaker for us.
So we know who they got.
Yeah.
So the pick's over. So, you know, we know who they got.
So we don't get to say it?
No, I actually
No,
got.
you don't get to say
I actually
nothing.
got
Okay.
I actually got the 49ers.
This guy. He got him to
In
be
a
quiet,
stretch, in a controversial pick,
though. That's funny.
Quan picks the 49ers.
Yeah,
Come
that's
on,
a-
man. Come on,
What
dude.
made you come to that conclusion?
Come on, man.
They're the best team in the league.
Yeah. We ain't even going to pluck no feathers. We ain't even boiling them first. We just going to straight up roast them.
I don't understand where all of the confidence comes from 49er fans. You seem like you've never been here before.
Part of it is we got 5 rings.
Okay,
Part
well,
of it.
all right.
Part of it.
You guys are the Kobe Bryant of football.
We've been
We
there
get
before.
it.
No,
We
no,
get it.
no. Don't put us in the. No.
We get it.
Kobe
we
got
way
5.
better. We way better than Kobe.
No.
We way better
You
than that.
guys got the same amount of chips
No.
that Kobe Bryant has. You guys are the Kobe Bryant of football. The 49ers are.
Well, Shaq
And
gave
that's fine.
Shaq.
That's dope. They say
No.
that he is the greatest basketball player of all time outside of L.A.
Shaq handed Kobe those rings.
I wouldn't say that.
No, he didn't.
No, I'm a
Stop
Shaq
it.
fan.
Oh,
Stop
here
it.
we go.
Shaq, my
Shaq fouled
favorite.
out.
Shaq, my
Stop
favorite
it.
player
Shaq
of all time.
fouled
And
out
I
in
wouldn't say
overtime.
that, Steve.
Look, they
I'm
diminish
not gonna
Shaquille
say that.
O'Neal so
Hey,
much.
not
It's
diminish. I
crazy.
love Shaq.
Shaquille O'Neal is my favorite player ever.
Hey, Rick Fox.
That
And I'm
doesn't
not gonna
excuse
say
you.
that.
What did
for the
Shaquille O'Neal
blasphemous-
say
Hey,
in
Rick Fox,
the interview,
Rick.
the face to face?
I'm not
Hey,
gonna
Rick
say
Fox,
that.
can you call into
What
the
did
show?
he say in the face to face?
Rick Fox, will you call into the show, please?
What did
Slicky
what
Ricky.
did what did Shaquille O'Neal say in the face to face interview with him and Kobe? What did he
Oh,
say?
that's just propaganda.
No,
That is propaganda.
That's
Why
propaganda.
why
That's
does it have to be propaganda?
that's
To y'all, it's
propaganda.
propaganda.
Nah, it's
Shaq does a
propaganda.
That's
propaganda.
propaganda. That's propaganda.
Stop it.
Shaq doesn't
Stop it.
propagize.
Man,
Stop
please.
it.
Yes,
Stop
he do.
it. Stop
Shaquille
it.
O'Neal, Papa John's new owner. Go out and eat it.
Load management for that pizza.
He was
Man.
low management his
Yeah,
career.
Yeah, he load
They
managed his
diminish,
entire
boy, they
career.
love. Look, and it's okay to
love
be the
Shaq.
Kobe Bryant of football. We understand the 49ers got 5, Kobe Bryant got. That's dope. That's super dope. But I just don't understand the confidence. I don't understand where all of the confidence is coming from. Like y'all walking around on cloud 13. Like y'all won 2 championships before the season even started.
when
Oh my
when
God.
when you win football games, you
Okay.
have confidence. That's what
I
that
get it.
naturally brings.
But
You're
you know,
supposed
it'll
to.
probably take you to a cloud 9. I get it. But
Yeah.
cloud 13, though.
I mean,
Like he
look,
got his
this
whole
is-
car wrapped in 49ers
Yeah. Yeah.
football apparel.
Yeah.
Saying yeah over there, broke back.
Hey man, it's
He
like
is.
this, man. It's like this. You leading the division. I said it coming into the season, man. Health was my biggest concern. If we were to stay healthy, this could be a really good season. Now, some injury bugs have hit us here the past couple of weeks. You got Quan Alexander out with a torn pec for the rest of the year.
Done.
You got George Kittle sitting out Monday night with his knee injury, which we thought
Load management.
wasn't bad, but it probably
Smart.
is a load management
Smart.
thing. It's a smart thing.
Yeah.
Don't play.
Yeah.
Give it another week to heal and come back next week. So the health thing hasn't hit us crazy bad, but when you're playing well, it's not about just winning football games. When you're actually playing well on both sides of the football, bro, that's what really gives incline confidence to you. When you're playing well defensively, that's, I mean, we just starting to come around offensively, like in the past couple of weeks. Like we really hadn't played well offensively as a whole. We just starting to come around offensively as a whole. The run game's been there.
Oh, so you guys
But-
been playing mediocre to an undefeated season. That's
Absolutely.
I
pretty
wouldn't
dope.
use that word.
Offensively,
I wouldn't use
I
that
believe
word.
we have.
No,
Absolutely.
Goose,
I
don't
believe
fall
we've
for
been
that.
playing par.
Don't
We've
fall
been
for
at
that banana in
par.
the tailpipe, Goose.
Bro, look.
That's the banana in the
So you
tailpipe.
guys can be way
I'm
better.
gonna be honest.
We're leading
I'm
the league in
always
rushing,
be-
though.
We
Yeah,
put up
that's
51.
what I'm saying. That's
we
what
put
I'm
up
saying.
51. We smashed. We should have smashed the Steelers by 4 touchdowns.
We turned the ball
Come
over
on,
5 times though.
But I agree with Goose.
We turned the ball over
So-
a lot
In the
too in
red
that
zone.
game.
In
in the
Stop
red
it.
zone.
In
So
the
do
red
we.
zone.
I was watching
We
it
should've
live. I'm
smashed
there
them. Yeah, me
watching
too.
it live
We
like it's like,
smashed the
come on, bro.
Cowboys.
Hashtag
agree.
the
I agree.
letdown is on the way.
No, it's not. That's a long hashtag, anyways.
Whatever. That's a
But
long hashtag.
I agree with
Keep
Goose. The
on
offense is, but it's getting better every
Sure,
week, and that's what I like to
saying.
see.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's
Look at
what
the
makes
Alabama score.
that's what makes them
I
so dangerous.
cannot wait.
Look at the Alabama score now. Oh, that's an illegal motion.
33-27.
Look at that.
wow.
Finding holes
Oh,
like that is
wow.
not going to get it done.
But
Oh, that's
LSU
highlight.
hasn't scored yet in the second half.
They have not scored. That's what I say. If they take the gas off,
Don't take the gas off.
take the gas off.
Don't take your feet off the
Oh,
pedal.
That Judy?
Somebody got beat.
Boy, he shouldn't be called either. Them,
Jerry Judy.
Yeah, he'll be the number 1 receiver taken off the board
yeah, I think so.
in May, right here in Las
Somebody
Vegas.
said the
Nevada.
Oklahoma receiver.
Oh, what was you looking at, bro?
I like Judy.
What was it? What?
Let the
Somebody
ball
said
bounce.
that.
Sports Talk Radio, man. Your guy Dre Bailey,
Your man Goose Thomas.
Bill Blockham Logan,
Yeah.
Mr. Steven Senior, man. We appreciate
Bring
you guys
it.
chiming in to the Let the Ball Bounce
Let's
Sports Talk
go
Radio
Seattle.
every Saturday at 2 p.m. every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Man.
Bill.
Yeah.
Some lot of football to be played this
And
weekend.
I don't want to hear this hashtag the letdown in week 16 when we sitting people. I don't want to hear that.
Are we going out?
Billy.
They gave it to him.
I don't want to hear it, Billy.
Wow.
Are we going out of here on a social topic, man? Let people put this on your mind, man.
The lady who went into the school and disciplined her son
So she whooped him at the school.
and talked bad to him. You know,
Sounds
in
normal to
front of-
me.
In front of everyone.
Sounds normal to me.
Boy,
How do you guys feel about that?
I've been embarrassed.
Was there a video
4,
of that?
5,
Yes, it was.
Sounds normal to me.
9/11.
I had Mr. Evans, so I didn't need nobody. I didn't need my
Yikes.
mama to come up to CBT.
But see,
Mr.
that,
Evans?
that's
I had
that.
Mr. Evans.
That
He was
is
the principal?
that is
Oh,
what. Yeah,
Mr.
Already
Evans was
told
the
you?
principal.
that is what's the problem right now.
my-
You've taken that away from the teachers.
taking it away.
You've taken that away. So now these kids go into school and they don't respect the teacher.
They sure don't. Well, they don't never respect their mom and dad.
You know,
That's the problem.
he
They have-
did though.
Ooh.
Oh yes, not. It's that.
Ooh.
There are some still. There are some that still do.
His
man.
mom gave him PTSD, bro.
Look,
Oh.
have we all been whooped?
I'm serious.
Hit the like button if you ever been whooped so bad that you still feel it to this day. You may be 60 years old and you still feel that.
Y'all see
that
all that?
bubble.
Y'all see all
I
them?
do.
Y'all see all them lights coming in on the? Hold on.
Look.
Hold on. Y'all
Look.
see- Hey, anybody watching the
I
live? Y'all
told
see
you.
all them lights coming in? That's for
I
me.
Billy?
told you the time when your
Yeah.
granny and your auntie was over there.
Yeah.
And boy, me and Tony got it bad.
Yeah, boy.
right in front of them.
Hey,
And
where
look-
you show out is where you gonna get told
Yeah,
out.
man.
Yeah, and Lola and
telling
Alice
you.
came in there. Lola and Alice came in there. Y'all know not to make Uncle William mad.
Don't make a man.
Trying to told y'all.
We was there.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, man.
Man, look.
My mama tried to turn me into a Jerry's kid with a Coke
Yikes.
bottle one
Whoa.
time. I did school, and she acted like she was in the closet
Tragic.
trying to get something. I walked past because she sent me to my room, and she swung a 16-ounce Coke bottle. Back
Boy,
when I used
you
to,
are
boy, look here.
telling.
Listen,
Telling.
y'all be feeding me from a spoon right now
Yikes.
if I let her hit me with that. I just I grabbed.
You wouldn't be on the show.
I grabbed a hand. I grabbed the bottle, and I just looked at her like, Mama, what's wrong with you?
Man.
And I just went on to my room because I'm like, man,
She
this
tried to
girl
take you all the
tried
way
to kill
out.
me. I never did school again after that.
You know how thick them Coke bottles
Yeah.
was back then?
That's
Yeah.
why I just looked at her like, Mama.
Now, you can't
Those
even
don't break.
You can't even break them.
They don't break.
Mama, I'm your baby.
Well, she didn't want you to get cut by glass. She just wanted to knock you out a little bit.
I don't know.
Just a tad.
I don't think the bottle would have busted.
No, it
either.
was at
That's what I'm
No,
saying.
they don't break.
That's what I'm saying. She
I'd
didn't
been-
want to do that.
Dude.
She just wanted to knock you out.
Those
I'd
are
have
made,
been on-
those
I'd
are made
been
out
on-
of bulletproof glass.
It sounded like
Wow.
this.
It's
I'd have been
shooting
on the
a Coke bottle.
telethon.
Ooh.
I think you out of line for telling all her business.
She loved me.
Well, look, we were schooled way before we went to school.
Yeah.
If
No
I have to
question.
come up to that school,
Boy, one time.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say it one time.
boy,
Bruh.
look here. You gonna get embarrassed there, and you gonna get it when you get home.
The plastic wiffle
So
ball
my
bat,
thing is no.
the plastic wiffle ball bat beating that I caught in the 6th grade might be the most epic beating of all time.
I don't know. I had one with a plastic
Sim-
He-Man sword.
Simply because, though.
Yikes.
Simply because I caught it, because we lived on Back Street. I caught it on Stone River.
Ooh.
You understand what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
I caught the whooping
the
on
way home.
Stone River from like 5 houses in all the way to the corner of Donna
Evans?
and Nelson.
Lying about his
You
bike,
understand me? I caught the whooping from there to there. So that's about 100 yards worth of whooping, right? I ran the rest of the way through the park. My daddy just walked.
Yeah, like Jason.
Like Jason.
Like Pepe Le Pew.
I tried to hide under my bunk bed.
No. You got
The
snatched
bat
like
came under the bunk bed.
You got
Man
snatched like
drove
Taken.
me
So-
out.
Yeah.
So
Taken.
so in today's society, we can't have that.
No,
We can't have
that
that.
can't happen.
Well, I mean, in 2019, it is, what are they calling it? Child abuse?
Yes. Yes.
Is that the word?
And I
could be
got
wrong.
whoopings like that little boy did.
Yeah.
Sure did.
I got to be with a race.
Straight face.
I got whoopings like that little boy did.
Y'all
gotta beat
ever
the
been
racetrack.
left in the car
Hot
in Vegas
Wheels.
with no AC running?
Oh,
Sitting in the car?
That's a beat.
Yeah, with the windows down.
Yeah, the windows was down.
Exactly.
windows were down.
Exactly
Yeah, the
though.
windows was down.
What the windows gonna do?
Yeah.
I mean, at least you can get some
Yeah,
air.
you should get some air.
If you can at 6.
if you breathe like this,
Yeah.
you're going to die. You got to.
Let your AC not work in your car during the middle of the hottest summer ever.
They
with
didn't
the
want
windows
us.
down, you
They didn't
still
want
gonna
us
be
going
pissed.
into the store with them. So we could go to the. We
all
could
you gonna
ride
do is
with
ask
them.
for something.
Yeah, we could ride with them.
Don't ask for nothing.
But you
boy.
can't go in.
I
So we'll
don't
be
have
right out.
enough money for your imagination
I
right
ain't
now,
got
boy.
enough money for your imagination,
When
boy.
we hit this
Yeah.
door, your name is put that back
Yeah.
and no.
That's tragic, man.
And you were schooled before you went in. If you did go in,
If you
don't
touch
ask for
anything,
nothing.
yep, I'll beat you upside your head.
Don't
Straight
you
up.
ask for nothing. Do you understand me? Yes.
We all got it, man. Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio, man. Your guy Dre Bailey,
Man, Goose Thomas.
Bill Blockmalogan, Mr. Stevens Senior, man. We appreciate you guys for listening to Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio, man. Please follow Let the Ball Bounce on the gram.
Yes, sir.
Let the Ball Bounce on Twitter, and that's with 1T. Let the Ball bounce
You
on
missed
Facebook,
it, dog.
man.
No, when he's here, I can't say it.
Oh,
Oh,
Man, just
Oh, that's
join in,
when-
brother.
When he's here, or
Just join
he's
in,
not
brother.
here, I can say it then.
He loves when one of you guys are missing too. Like, it's my show today.
I just want to say with 1T, man. That's all.
with 1T, man.
I want to
This is what we
harmonize that
do,
thing.
man.
is that Stevie?
Hey.
That's a Stevie Wonder.
Sample.
Is it?
You can hear that girl.
Yeah. Yeah, you could. I mean, you can mix it.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's part of that.
I don't know if it's a sample.
Hey, man. Follow Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio, man, every Saturday, 2 p.m., every Tuesday at 6 p.m., man. This is what we do. We give you guys the best of Sports Talk Radio, man. We love you, man. And guess what, man? If you're scared,
You better go to church. Yeah.
it's okay to play this song on the way to church, right?
Yeah.
I played worse.
Hit me
God,
up with that
dog.
rendezvous.